friends, welcome to episode 6 of the Game Trailer Show. Here's our first category.
Let's go.
That didn't work. Here's our first category.
It's working.
Yay.
Since last episode. Oh no.
Welcome, Senpai.
Oh,
Yay!
my God.
These
Glad
voices.
you're here. Let's see what happened since the last episode.
I love these
my
voices.
God.
Every
He's the
one
best
of
one.
every one of these reference Senpai.
Oh no.
Beautiful.
Oh no.
What the? That's loud.
Oh, mine didn't play. Huh.
Okay.
You will have to hit play after every trailer.
Oh, it's
after a
got
new
that
one loads up.
bug.
Oh,
No, it's just
mine's
for
not
us.
even playing at all.
No, I think it's a full
No,
pause.
not good.
Okay.
it's
oh,
going.
that's loud.
Okay,
And
it
now
is
stop.
really loud. Let's I'm keeping it paused so we can adjust. Let me tell you one thing trailers don't do: normalize.
Yes.
Wait.
It's very
Who's admin?
What?
Not me.
I am.
Who's admin? Okay.
Hilarious Angelfish, me. So there we go.
Yeah, it's going.
Aw, that looks cute.
This is what we got here? Rogue Glitch. This actually is entering early access on the 14th. So there's a little bit of like an older one, but still pretty cool though.
Yep, all of these are since last episode, as the chapter is. So,
Gotcha.
this is, if I remember it correctly, a roguelike that actually allows multiplayer.
Whoa, okay, a roguelike that allows multiplayer. Okay. It's got a very Super Meat Boy-ish feel to it.
Yeah.
But
I,
oh, it's from Numbskull, okay.
there is a lot of volume in this. I've got to adjust. So,
Yeah, this is a loud trailer. I know like yesterday or a couple days ago when I was playing through another game that just recently came out, Undermine. There was some other people asking if there were some roguelike multiplayer games. We're kind of beating our head against for some good platformer-based ones. So this is actually a really good add right into that category.
the best one that I've played lately is Vagante, if you've played that one.
Oh yeah, Vacante's got good stuff.
Yeah. Either way, there you go. Glitch. That was Rogue Glitch. Next is a game we've actually featured and played on my channel a few times. And I'm going to say I don't like it when developers... Wow, this is just a never-ending end part. I don't like when developers do the entire influencer trailer.
Influencer trailers are the best.
I don't know. It bugs me.
Dogs! We got 2 dogs! Oh my God, it's time to devour
The whole we are excited, and then they take clips from like YouTube videos or streams and whatnot, and they try and put it together to make it feel like it's the most organic thing possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have any of you played this?
No, but I watch Gothics play it.
I will have to say, though, this is a correct interpretation of what it's like to play this game. It's a bunch of screaming.
I'm rezzing Tyler.
Okay, so a bunch of screaming. You're in a submarine. You're underwater.
So, and you have specific roles you can do on the inside and outside, and you can only look one side exclusively. So, if you're on the outside, you can shoot out the gun, or you can pilot, but you can't do both.
I
You
see.
also have people who can change the power levels of each or repair, and you have excavations to go and find things.
I see. I gotcha.
So, like, you'll have things boarding the ship, and the pilot's there not realizing that crabs are eating them and stuff. It's just great.
That sounds like a chaotic good time, which is why the yelling's there. So it's a perfect co-op game then.
Yeah.
So the question is how responsive is it in multiplayer?
Actually,
Is it almost seamless?
lag-wise, we didn't have too many issues. The controls are a little floaty. However, that adds to the chaos.
Mm-hmm. Nope, fair enough. Yeah, I've always wondered about like when it comes down to multiplayer games, like having that extra layer of
Oh shit, they survivors! Oh, they're dead.
lag and desyncing is never fun.
Gotcha. No, I mean, we had some issues rarely, but we played it mid-beta, so disclaimer on that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Gotcha.
Ooh, this game. I like this
Oh
game.
yeah, Morag, you've been playing Anodyne too, actually.
Yeah,
I remember I got the press email, but tell me more.
Played it all.
Oh, really?
It is a I played the first game. It was actually one of the first games I played on stream, like when I first started streaming. It's a very unique niche. Actually, I'm not going to use the word niche. It's a unique game, though. This game had a little bit more of commentary, but in like, you know, what is life like now when you don't have to worry about other, like the bigger shit in life? Like, what do you actually move towards in like your worries? So you end up going around trying to help everyone in this greater plot point that I really don't want to spoil, but it's interesting. And they ended up doing like the spin of like the PS2 style graphics on it with like a GBA style when you go down to like the 2D side of stuff. It's really cool.
I see. I see. It looked really cool because it had the 2D pixely stuff, and then it had the 3D transformation. So it was interesting because myself and John were actually watching you play it. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's fun. It's good stuff.
Looks like we're loading the next game there. Sorry about the entire have to click play every time. Go on.
So
no, you're good.
this game I saw on Reddit like a couple months ago. It was on like the top of our gaming. And basically it was a person's like, yeah, we've been working on this game for like the last 3, 4, or 5 years. I forget how much it was. But this person has never made a game before. This is their first game ever.
Really?
It looks...
Whoa, okay.
It looks
It's just
creepy,
insane.
interesting. Like, not scary.
So puzzle atmospheric horror type feel to it?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm getting scared.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I'm easily scared, so this is
Yeah, that was the thing.
dark. I gotcha. What does it remind me of? Little Nightmares, I guess, a little bit.
And
little
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that sort of feel to
Badger.
it. That actually looks great.
Badger's like, those legs were creepy as fuck. So, what can we say about Mr. Terry Kavanagh, creator of Super Hexagon, among other games, now creating Dicey Dungeons?
Dicey Dungeons, I haven't even played it yet, and it's already my game of the year for the indie side.
Damn!
It just looks incredible. I remember seeing it at PAX South, and I remember being pulled over by Rami Ishmael, and he's like, this is the game of the year. I'm like, okay, Rami, you've never led me astray. I tried the demo, and I was like, this is incredible for roguelikes. If you're a roguelike lover, this is what you want to play. This is what you want to get into. 100%ing it, just having fun with it. The replay value is still yet to be seen, but I know that they have a lot of plans for more, so I'm really excited to see where this goes.
So for the initial replay value, as I understand, every character you play has challenges, so you can complete specific challenges for each character. So
yeah,
and that right there is really cool. What I find fascinating about it is I have had 4 meetings with people in the last week where they're like, yeah, sorry, I'm kind of distracted. I'm like, why? Oh, I'm playing Dicey Dungeons.
A little background gameplay while in a meeting.
Yeah, no, like they actually streamed it to me on a Discord screen share every time. I just asked them, show me what you're doing so I can know when you're busy.
Fair enough. That's good.
that's fair.
This looks slick.
Gunslugs.
Road Tactics.
Gotcha. So looks like PC and mobile? Yeah, PC and mobile.
Okay. By the way, people in my chat are using stars, 1 to 4 stars, with the purple star emote. Or 1 to
That's
5
cute.
stars. So if you guys want to join in other channels, just show us how many stars you want to give the trailer with the purple star emote.
Yeah, I'll throw the purple star in chat there.
Brilliant, brilliant, guys.
Wait, was there an
like
actual
this-
Amazon logo there?
What?
I think there was a full-on Amazon logo in the game.
I didn't see it, but if
Oh, I
it
didn't
was,
see
It was above the door on the right.
is it too soon to say? Is it on fire?
Ah! I thought you were gonna find out when it was asking for its alimony, but hey.
Oh.
Wow.
That said, that
Wow.
had some really awesome pixel art. I'm just sorry.
Yeah, you guys can rate by poogers if you want to instead of stars. Or you can rate by poogers. That's perfectly acceptable. Oh, hey, you just knocked him out.
I'll be
All right,
honest.
Chad, what do you think?
I'm kind of interested in that one. So
It looks really cute. I would love to know more about their co-op side of it, if there even is co-op. It looked like there might be co-op in it. So I'd love to see more, but that definitely looked good.
So go on.
This game was one of the weirder ones when we're doing research into it for their development cycle. So it was an early access type of beta style free-to-play game where they keep saying it's in beta, and then they removed it off of the PC listing, but you can get it on PS4. And there's actual Street Sharks.
Since that's a subject.
But yeah, they're trying to go for a controller MOBA.
Ooh.
If this is the one I think it is, they're trying to make a MOBA only for a controller. Even on PC.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's very few MOBAs that have succeeded on console, and that's like Smite, and that's about it.
That's about it, yeah. New experience with controller. I don't think that's ever accurate. Ever.
Yeah, I don't think
there's
it can be.
I don't think there can be a new experience on a controller right now.
Unless they remake the controller.
Actually, nope. I know the last time I heard the unique experience, it was the game that was a shooter that also had a vibrator.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, it was. You
A
can play
shooter
co-op.
that has a vibrator?
Yeah,
Are we
it was
talking about sex
VR.
toys here?
Yeah, no, it was a VR, and the better score you did, the better you did.
Did it actually shoot
Yes.
out too as well?
No, like
Did the
we'll
vibrator
just get
shoot
this
out?
back to non-XXX. Anyway, this.
I'm just
is
saying,
MOBA.
you say a vibrator that shot. I had to question this.
Okay, no, like it's I could look it up later, on an incognito.
Yeah, I would incognito that like 3 times, like incognito and non-tracking website, some type of.
And then a VPN on top of that, and
Yeah, just throw everything in there.
screw it. Just get on
everything in there. Well,
Just go into space and use the space station instead. They have their own internet.
that's okay.
Or
We'll
just
blame
borrow
it on
someone's phone.
We'll blame it
There you
on
go.
Denmark.
Oh boy.
I love Denmark. They can take any blame and always walk out beautifully. So, I wanted to make sure this trailer was here because you never
my
see
God.
a trailer for this.
What? Cricket's amazing. What are you talking about?
I know, but you never see a game trailer for cricket ever.
Dude, this is so intense. It looks like VR. It's not VR, right?
I don't know, but
I don't think so. It did come out already on consoles in May, but it's coming out to PC now.
Oh my God, chat, do we play it?
I'll be blunt. I know there's people who are across the pond who are like, "Thank you for adding this trailer."
Right? No, it's amazing. I would totally play the crap out of cricket. I mean, I got into MLB The Show for like
You played that
month.
for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still playing. All right, chat. I will play this if I get 1 million subs. Thank you.
Okay, no.
Just a small bar,
I'm gonna
just a low bar on 1 million
I'm gonna
subs.
help you out. 10,000.
10,000.
That's
Okay,
achievable.
10,000 is pretty
Oh,
fair.
wow.
Yeah,
That's
let me hit half
achievable.
a Baru from 6 months ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
let me do that.
God.
That'll go over well. Pillars of Eternity is next. Pillars of Eternity is amazing. It's
It-
the complete edition.
Yep,
But it's coming out for Switch now.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
porting to Switch.
I'd heard the deer was
So here's the thing about ports to Switch. They normally suck balls.
Whoa.
Oh,
They
really?
do.
Whoa.
But Dragon Quest did a really good job for like really heavy RPG games. It's really hard to just capture quality when it started on PC or console even. So I'm really interested to see how this goes.
If I remember correctly, too, Obsidian was trying to do like a heavy influencer campaign with this too, as well. I think for the Switch
Yeah,
release.
they were trying to do a pretty heavy one. I'm not sure what happened with it though.
I don't think they got a lot of reception.
Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, Pillars. Okay, here's the thing. Pillars of Eternity is a very niche thing, and RPGs are already niche. So to go niche of niche and then go onto the Switch is that's a
Okay,
stretch.
you say
think they'll do
that,
well.
but one of the things that I'm getting from people is that games like that going on the Switch allows them to finally enjoy it on the go. And
That
that's
is true.
That is one
That
of
is
the
very
best arguments I've heard regarding that.
That is very true. I accept that argument. I think that they could find success, but from an influencer point of view, I think it was a miss.
Yeah.
So-
Man, this is a game. that just screams character, to me at least.
Screams character? Is that
It
what you
screams character. Like it really shows that there is like some attention to detail, at least in like the art and whatnot. Like it might not be
Sure.
the best and the most full frame rate of just some of like the cells of like the animations and whatnot, but
This
I actually see like some character in it, you know?
So this game, when it came out, Fell Seal, a lot of people said this looks fantastic, but its Twitch presence just went over like a wet fart. It's sad because the people who played it said it was a fantastic experience, well-written story, things like that. And
Right.
you know, it's just it happened to come out literally at the time that 3 other behemoths did.
Yeah. And it's something I guess to also reinforce here too is just because it doesn't get big on Twitch does not mean it's a big game either. Or
Exactly.
it's a bad game. Look at Minecraft. Minecraft was still one of the most popular games in the world. Where'd it go on Twitch?
Well,
That's
It
fair.
disappeared for a while.
mhm.
It was still one of the biggest though.
Yeah. No,
So,
that's fair.
this is Dungeon Warfare. I adore this game. It's one of the few mobile games I actually played the crap out of. And
I was looking
imported
for
to
this
Switch.
yesterday. I was looking for this on my phone the other night or this morning when I was in bed and I completely forgot what the name is, and I found like 2 other games. They weren't as good, but I want to definitely play this on my phone later.
Hey man, tower defense games have a very special place in my heart because that's kind of how I got into like mainstream gaming for the longest time. I would
Okay.
always play tower defenses on StarCraft.
Oh, I love you. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, StarCraft use map settings games were so much fun. I love them. That's what I spent a lot of my teenage years playing. So this is right in my wheelhouse, just not for my stream, but this is definitely right in my wheelhouse, just kill time as I'm going to bed.
That is the one thing I will say is this is a wonderful game to play, but for stream, it's the camera is so far out you can't really create a beautiful experience through that, you know?
Yeah,
So,
I
Unfortunately.
can see that.
Which, by the way, is one of the biggest complaints on Epic had, so I can totally relate to that.
See, it's funny. It's funny when you say that. Like the first thing that I thought when I like did end up playing on Epic or even seeing it, I always thought that it was a different type of perspective. It was trying to be more like a board game.
Gotcha.
At least that's what I felt with because of how the camera was kind of pulled out a bit and like you saw all like stuff was hidden and whatnot. Oh, you moved all this around for this show. Oh,
I
talking about the
didn't.
next
Oh,
show.
yeah, I didn't say that. Morag, like what, 6 hours, 7 hours ago, said, here's an entire list of suggestions on what we should do for next show. And I read through them and I'm like, that's all fantastic. I'm going to do it now.
Oh God.
So I reorganized all this stuff in the last few hours.
Oh man. Okay.
Because I'm like,
Okay, that
hey,
works.
if it's a good idea, why wait? You know?
Fair enough. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
One of the things we wanted to say is we wanted to take a break on every category afterwards to take a step back and talk about all of them. So, Casper, there you go. First category since last episode. All of those were before August 16th. What are your thoughts, generally thinking?
I mean, there's a lot of games that have a lot of what did Morag say? Character. Yeah, a lot of these games have a lot of character. I mean, looking at Gunslugs in particular, like that seems like a game that I would love to do couch co-op with, maybe even online if you have the right group for it. Things like Dicey Dungeons is just a great experience overall. We need to go deeper. I mean, I'm always a fan of yelling at each other. So overall, like I feel like there was a nice mix of games that are good for team building. I'll put that in quotations. Team building, team chaos, solo adventures, and just sitting back and like things like Pillars of Eternity. I really equate that to a Valhalla feel where you just kind of sit back with a beer and just enjoy the experience. So overall, a great set of games in my opinion.
Morag, by the way, chat, tell your thoughts right now. We'll be reading them in a sec. Morag, by the way, thank you for totally shilling my game. So
No, it was no. It's I've always said Unepic was one of the more unique games in both gameplay and just visual style, like from both animations and just how you end up playing the game.
awkward
Like,
moment.
That's the reason why.
If you go to the second trailer, my name's all over it.
Your name all over it?
Yeah, my actual multiplayer character is on there.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute.
So yeah, nah. Besides that, it's in the later half, or here
Yeah, I
it is.
see it there
But
now. Yeah.
no, Morag, what did you think about the Since last trailer? Any of them shine for you? Muted in my chat said Cricket was the clear winner.
I need to play Dicey Dungeon. It was one of those games that people kept telling me play it, and I'm just like, I don't know. And then it was either between Undermine or Dicey Dungeon, and people said, well, you can pet a dog in Undermine, so play that.
Okay, see, now that's fair because I've heard a lot about Undermine, and I know its trailer's coming up, so I won't say too much yet. But people have come into my chat. They're like, "Look, I love Isaac because I've been trying to speedrun to get my sub 1 hour for GDQ submissions." And they're like, "I love Isaac. I love watching you play Isaac. 7,000 hours. Let's go for 7,000 more." But I'm really upset that you're not playing Undermine because that seems like a game that's in your wheelhouse. So
Gotcha.
I'm excited to see more about it because I have not seen anything about it.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
It's pretty. I've been playing it for a bit. It's been pretty fun,
Yeah. Oh, wait, it doesn't make you fall asleep?
No, this one doesn't. I'll talk about more when we get there.
All right.
Whoa. Okay.
So, Morag, you can swap back over. We're going to be going into our next category where we get to listen to, again, the voice of KiwiFails talk to Senpai. This is early access games that are only entering early access. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
And I clicked a button.
Early access. These games are entering a brand new stage of their life. But I'll always be the same for you, Senpai.
I hate you. I hate it so much.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
People I would totally date if I could. Yeah, Kiwi's on there.
All right. First game going in. Drone Strike Force.
So, quick background story. We're actually supposed to do the closed beta, launch whatever preview thing that a lot of people were doing, and then they just stopped talking to us for whatever reason. Us meaning main menu. So I'm a little salty at them, but it does look really good. This is a game that
I wasn't gonna bring that up. That's like the back.
Oh, I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up. Fuck
Cats
you.
are salty.
Fuck you through our 3 channels. Fuck you.
Are you saying that if they reopen communications, you'd totally be thumbs up on that?
Yeah, I would even
Nice.
consider playing it for cheaper. Hashtag ad. No, I'm kidding. It actually looks like a lot of fun. I used to play Mech Warrior type games as a kid. We're talking when I was 10. I played Mech Warrior like crazy. So
My God,
this was in my wheelhouse, and I'm mad.
StarCraft and Mech Warrior? Why don't we collab?
These are games that I love. I thought you knew, Jack.
As a reminder, all of these games are entering early access.
Entering early access. Yep. So I'll let you guys talk on this.
It doesn't put me to sleep.
5 stars. 5 stars already. We have the Morag seal of approval.
There's a more of a rogue light aspect to it, meaning that you are, as you're going through, you are getting money, and then you like Rogue Legacy, you have to upgrade your character to actually progress at a decent pace. And that's the part I like on it. I like rogue lights.
Okay.
Whereas Isaac is more of a skill-based rogue like, meaning that, there's no real, it's all skill-based, you just got to get better as a player.
Sure.
So with this one, though,
totally see that.
I did hit a point, though, where I think the skill had to take over, and I don't know how I feel about it now.
I mean, that's the thing, because you can't become, if you create a roguelike or a roguelite that is too, if you just keep grinding, you'll get better at it. No, that's an RPG, all right?
Yeah,
you can grind that all you want.
Agree with that. I fully agree.
Yeah, but if that moment happens too soon, then I can see a problem.
Yeah, if it counts, though, there is achievements in that game for not even upgrading stuff and beating it.
Ooh, okay,
Nice.
I'm down.
So they allow you to do kind of 2 paths in the game, but yeah.
Gotcha. So,
but hey, what is this?
This is Alchemy Story by a company named Confused Hamster, which makes me laugh already.
I want this one, thank you.
And still published too as well. Oh, a heads up that Undermine, if you guys know of Fandom, they make a bunch of really cool stuff. That's their first game they've published. Is Undermine.
Oh, really?
That's their first game they've ever published. And this year they're self-publishing for this game, so that's kind of cool too.
Very cool. Very cool.
I just love the fact that they just paint the faces on the character. This is early access, so the only thing I gotta say is it's good base animations. I hope they clean up the animations to be a little bit more lively.
It's Harvest Moon. You can't do much. You can't screw Harvest Moon up.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
Harvest
that.
Moon, My Time at Portia. That's the feel that I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
Looks cute.
Yeah.
So,
Oh. I'll push
the
that
next
one to
game has
chat.
one of the best innuendo names of the entire show, Last Wood.
Ah!
Yeah.
5 stars.
By the way,
So-
Morag, thank you. 5 stars. Thank you for all the links, by the way. Continue.
What you know what's interesting about this? This was a really cool looking trailer, and I thought it was fantastic. But what's funny, and I don't know what they're doing for their PR side of stuff, but they had 50 reviews up, right? 50 reviews. 20 of them were negative, but they were all JP related. But all the English ones, not a single JP review in English. And there were 30 positive reviews.
Okay.
So I don't know what that says to where they're marketing or what's happening with it, but hey.
I think this looks
Oh,
fascinating.
I get it. No, I get it. Because there's tentacles, they were upset that it wasn't hentai.
Wow.
You know, I just want to say there was almost a hentai game in the special trailers, and I removed it last minute.
Aww,
You know
what
what's
the
funny?
hell?
I purposely didn't actually watch or rate any of the special trailers this time because I wanted to go in pretty clean on them. Oh, you go
Yeah.
underwater with this too. That's cool.
Okay, that is
Well, you have
cool.
to take your last wood into underwater. You have
There
to.
you go.
Oh, they made a baby.
Aww.
Okay. Can you pet the baby?
Pet the baby.
Pet the baby.
I wonder if there's a Twitter just for that one.
All
There
right.
has
Okay,
to
I
be.
Okay. I just want to say every
What did I
time
rate
I
this
hear a
trailer?
grunt, all I'm going to do is echo the grunts. You two talk.
Oh no. All right. So
I'm pretty
zombie
sure.
golf.
I don't know why I wanted to keep this, but
Mm.
like they left the mouse cursor. They left the mouse cursor on this trailer.
This is so okay. So you're playing golf while zombies are standing around. That is all right.
It's like some of those games where you just go like it's a golfing range, except
Oh, okay. It's
You're
not
trying to-
actual golf. You're trying to kill all the zombies. Okay.
yeah, it's like another take on a golfing range game. Jack, you're not moaning enough.
I'm waiting for them to moan.
He only moans when they moan.
Yeah.
Doesn't the grass count as moaning? It's so
why
quiet.
is this? Why is this in early access? It's not ready. It's not, or is it ready? Because
Is
this
it ready?
is like one of those meme
So,
games. I feel.
yeah, no, it's just you're not even killing them all. You're just getting the most score.
Oh, and by
You're
the way,
trying to
that
get
comes
the
out
most
tomorrow.
moan. Right.
This comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, the manager's like, that guy took a full swing with a putter. Good point.
3 stars. It's accurate. That's accurate to what I would do.
I want to point
I don't-
out that trailer didn't make it to special. If that says something.
Oh
I think
no.
I think I really wanted to put that as special.
Oh no,
Really did.
that is, trust me, Morag. I'm glad you didn't see the other ones. By the way, I haven't played the game, but this reminds me of the classic horror game a lot of people play in Twitch. Mind Blank.
Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Oh.
Dead Space. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because like kind of one of the big dead giveaways, the two things, left like off center to the left, but UI is on the backpack.
Yes. Yes. That's what definitely triggered it for
Oh,
me.
and the zoom in too to
Aw.
NPCs, and literally the exact same UI style that pops up too as well. But they don't have the signature Dead Space style gun, which is mostly cutting based gameplay. So you try and knock off limbs by cutting them or destroying them individually. But I'd be interesting to see what a person could do, like because this is also being self-published too on PC. Comes out in 2 days, so I wonder what their experience is with other games. So it's not
Yeah.
bad. Like if that's a first game for them, that's fantastic. That's crazy for a first game.
Oh, do the thumbs up. Do the thumbs up.
No.
Oh,
Of course they're not gonna do
They
it.
almost had a meme.
Oh, come on, why wouldn't they do it? They missed out on that one.
That should have been a thumbs up.
2 stars.
This one is not being self-published. Wait, there was something that you want to talk about this, wasn't there, Jack?
Yes, I am an advocate for Ben Sounds. Does a lot of novel or a lot of royalty-free music, and I feel so bad that so many people use Ben Sounds music for their trailers, and only about half of them actually get the license. This is one of the few that did, so kudos to them.
This game was released earlier in the spring in a type of early access, possibly, but they removed it, and now this is kind of like their second round. They're pushing it back out again.
Gotcha. And the name, by the way, is G2 Fighter for the audience.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This was weird because I guess they had such a great reception at PAX East. I want to say it was PAX East or PAX South, that they had to. That's why they had to shut it down and do it a second time, so then they could actually, they got all the feedback from people. Like, it was like 500 plus people, I guess, ended up signing up and getting in on it.
So this one has a pitch that's simple and beautiful. Pokemon Metroidvania.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I don't know if I want to play this in early access or not yet. It's kind of like
I would almost want to wait.
It's kind of like that ASCII game that from last one. I don't want to play it in the early access state. I just want to wait.
So, yeah, nah, that one is on my list of things to look at. You know what I mean?
It's definitely on my list too.
Oh yeah, and it's from Team 17 as well for publishing, I think. So,
Yes.
I love those guys. They make good stuff.
Now, okay, card games. The Holy Trinity is about to be done. We've got pirates. We've got fantasy D&D. All I'm waiting for is a zombie one. Oh, and anime. Sorry, there's 4.
Yeah.
So they don't really show any gameplay in this, and they don't have any good gameplay trailers that exist. It's a roguelike card game.
A roguelike card game? Oh my god. 5 stars. I don't need any more 5 stars. No, I mean, card games are starting to become a thing, and I know that's very worrisome to hear, but things like Slay the Spire kind of set the tone for it, and now we're seeing a bunch of games come out of the woodwork.
Excuse me, but Fate has some words for you. Coins of Fate.
They did pretty well, but I feel like they also had another element to the card game aspect.
They did, because card games were already kind of half done to hell because it was like literally card games.
Right, and now it's coming back. So...
I agree, it is coming back.
So progressive card games is the term I'm using just to kind of keep things clean, and so I can ignore this trailer that's coming up because it's one of them.
Oh, it's a spooky one!
Yeah, so all right. The tradition is I watch it and don't look away. So there are 11 progressive card games that came out in the last 5 months.
Wow.
So if you ever want to get that small list, let me know, Casper. Some of them are great.
I mean, yeah, people come in whenever I play Slay the Spire. They're like, "Have you tried this one? Have you tried this one?" I'm like, "No, because I don't want to, because I'll lose all my time to them."
I love the aesthetic of this, spooky or not.
No, the aesthetic's A+ on this. It very much is it reminds me a little bit of Delver because it is the same style kind of pixel art, but I feel that they nailed the dark aesthetic much better than Delver did.
Oh damn, grave robbing.
I'd want to know what the actual gameplay is like though.
Yeah, I have this like pseudo Doom feel to it almost. Like a pixely Doom, like an old Doom.
Did you hear the squishy sound?
That was me.
Oh, your poor pants. So this next trailer, Jack wanted to cut this one.
Well, we added so many to cut.
I was like, no, there's no way we're cutting this. This is A+.
Okay.
I do want to point out very subtly, whenever it shows the ads for other videos in between while it's resetting the videos, all of mine are Worth It videos because I've been watching a lot of Worth It lately.
Nice.
I want to eat a $100 burrito. Anyways, yeah, okay, VR game, you're in a hotel. Oh, God.
It's called Hotel R&R.
Beautiful.
Oh, I can get drunk? I love it.
It is a game about smashing up a hotel room and earning points for it as a rock star.
This is like that catastrophe game where you were a cat and you just had to destroy things.
Yeah, but you don't die. But no, this is the classic rock star breaks up a hotel room goes to hell
This
apparently.
is so good. He
Devil-
could choose.
Yep.
He could choose where to go.
Yep, and in this case, the devil is like, hey, I'll get you back your soul. Go mess up some hotel rooms, bro.
What?
And that's the
See,
deal.
I saw this as a roguelite VR game about destruction. You unlock new stuff by dying.
Oh my god, this looks awful and amazing.
This
Why would
looks
you
like
cut
a
this?
fantastic Twitch stream.
Yeah, this looks like a great game to play on Twitch.
It's like taking like a Katamari Damacy to a whole new level in VR,
Right.
and you get to do everything. Was there
Yeah,
a black
exactly.
hole?
That was a black hole.
That was a black hole. So it just shows the scale of what that could end up going to.
About a rocket.
That's only going to be VR, from what I understand. I think it didn't offer one in non-VR. You can double check the link there in the chat though. Drinking stream 10 out of 10. I could see
I could see a
playing that and
lot of
having a
people.
ton of fun with it.
I could see
Oh, yeah.
2 to 3 good people playing that and it trending hard.
Imagine if you could play that multiplayer.
Hey, looks like
I'll
my
pick a-
gameplay. So,
Buoyancy?
raft games are a big deal this month. There,
There's like
just
three
like
or
the second
four.
or third one. Yeah.
there
yeah, there's quite a few.
were, I think we kept 2 and we cut 4.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
This is coming out at the 30th, at the end of the month.
So you build your raft.
From
Mhm.
what I glanced at, it's you're building a city, a floating city. It's a lot like Banished is what I'm getting the vibe of.
Yeah.
Banish meets Noah's Ark.
Spanish. Yeah. The
I mean,
whole
hey,
idea of like trading is interesting, but I don't know.
Oh,
I
there's
think it,
other people. Oh, okay.
imagine if this could go multiplayer.
Oh my god, it would be Sea of Thieves.
Oh my god, it would
You
be
know what?
amazing if they allowed a private
Wait.
server for broadcasters.
Did
That would be
they-
great.
I know that like I know this genre has been overdone. Like, you know, the whole build up your castle and then try and raid other people's castles and whatnot.
Yeah.
This is kind of the same thing, except you're on a your own area. Minus the multiplayer. Like, I don't think this has multiplayer.
Dude, I think it would be great to go and play this on a Twitch server and then turn right, look in the distance, see Burke Black, and be like, I'm screwed.
It'd be Sea of Thieves, but good. All right, thanks, NPR.
Oh.
Hey, some people like Sea of Thieves, okay? They've had
I-
like 3 Twitch rival tournaments, okay?
Hey,
so
there's Sea of Thieves, and then there's that other one.
Okay,
What's the other one, Chad? What's the other
I'm-
Sea of Thieves game?
I just want to say this
the
is one of my
Arcade
most expected games of the past 3 years.
The note on this is, oh wait, no, that's the next one. Oh yeah, this is kickstarted and it's on consoles eventually. I'm kind of looking forward to this. I know there's a bunch
Oh,
of
it's
people
Re-Legend.
looking forward to it. Yeah,
It's Re-Legend
Yeah.
finally coming to early access.
Yeah, that's a gigantic fish.
look at it, at that fishy.
Yeah, no, I've been waiting for this game for probably about a year now.
Mhm.
I didn't know about it 3 years ago, but I've been waiting for this for a while.
Why does it have to come out during other games?
I know.
Well, it's always gonna come out during other games. That's the
But
sad
the
part.
Astral Chain though comes out the same day.
Morag, okay, how many trailers did we have? 186?
Yes, for all of them.
Yeah,
What do you expect, man?
Screw them all.
I mean,
No, this
Actually,
does
funny
look
enough,
fantastic, though.
I think
This-
there's only one listing for the 31st on our whole list.
yeah, I think so.
31st was weird. Anyway, no. But yeah, this game should be pretty cool though. For people that are looking for the life building sims, you're good to go.
Life building, like, it combines like 10 different games I can think of, and it just takes their best parts and puts it into one.
I
That's
just
essentially
love the fact that they build the city by solar flare.
Hey, that's very anime, okay?
It is.
And I'm okay with that. I will
But,
never argue anime.
Yeah, like one of the things I remember being pitched on this was Pokemon like battle mentalities and such. You befriend animals and go out and hunt with them.
Oh, very small thing I want to point out. They've kept that bottom left-hand corner very empty. Thank you for keeping streamers in mind.
Yes.
That's all I ever notice when I watch gameplay trailers. I'm just like, where would I put my camera? Oh, nowhere. Thanks, Dev.
Hey, you have I thought you're in a box, aren't you?
I am in a box.
You can move your box wherever you want.
Oh, I know, but some games like literally use every corner of their UI, and I get it. But you know, more developers these days, like the past couple years, have started to leave somewhere.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I always appreciate that whenever I notice it, because it seems like a conscious effort, especially from them since they've been developing it for 3 years.
Okay, so Morag, remember Lickspear last year or last episode?
Yeah. No, I remember a little bit of this. I saw a little bit.
Okay,
of this.
Kasperr, enjoy.
Oh no! All right, I'm turning it up.
Out of the mists
Oh
and
my
shrouded
God.
memory of prehistory.
What is this?
comes the
1996?
brow, wreathed in the blood of the slain. The trophies of the doomed heaped upon his name.
What the hell?
This is lovely. He's staring at you through the TV.
And his power, placed in the palm of your own hands.
Oh my God!
Beautiful.
Planet Tobor brings you an action-adventure the likes of which you've never seen.
Oh my God!
Explore an
What just
open
happened?
world full of mystery
I
and
don't
danger
care, but
in
even if
new,
I weren't
breathtaking
interested in this game, I am now.
processing. Engage enemies and terrifying
It's also coming
creatures
out
in
at the end of the month on the
fierce
30th.
and skill-based
Oh
combat.
my good Lord!
Arm yourself
If they're
Early
at
access.
PAX, I'm gonna yell
Dude,
at them.
yeah, it is. Honestly, this game looks fantastic too.
It looks like solid gameplay. It really does.
Subscribe to the Planet Tobor Megadex to get access to tips, tricks, and all the latest codes to help you become the barbarian.
Yeah, this
and
trailer
rule the
deserves an
Yakishi
Oscar.
Empire.
I agree. Let's get some stars in chat.
Get your loincloth.
When you're done, go to last. We'll show you where the trailers are, and you can go to last episode for Lickspear, which was one of the 3 trailers of show.
Yes. No, this looks great.
Coming
And that
soon
does
to
kind of
your
remind me of
computing
AVGN when he
system.
does his big old open mouth face there a little bit, but I don't think it
Yeah.
is. I don't think it is James.
Here comes the 5 stars in my
The
chat.
Shard of Gosen. Product rated B for barbarians only.
B for barbarians only. I didn't hear that before.
That's solid. That's
All
very
right.
solid. Good job,
Uh,
Des. That's how you mark it.
Also self-published too as well.
Nice.
You don't say. I am not shocked
I could
at
see,
all.
I could see Devolver making a trailer like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
What was the other game like years ago that also kind of had a trailer like that? Shit. What was it? It was big on Twitch for a while too.
Don't know off the top of my head. Wandering Gamer, I'll address that
Angry Video
later.
Game Nerd?
But yeah. Oh, but yeah, this is like in
Was
the
it
style
Hotline
of-
Miami? Badger suggests.
Not Highlight Miami, no. Also pixelated. You only could you died in like 3 hits.
So
2D, very difficult. But yeah,
if
This
I'm
is,
correct, this is a deception-based card game brought to Steam.
I
Direwolf?
was gonna say in lines of Mafia /
Oh, okay.
Town of Salem,
Town
Werewolf.
Salem. Yeah. And
Yeah, okay, I
they're
can see that.
and they're definitely marketing it more towards the people that understand that genre a bit, because I know for me, I don't.
Yeah, I don't
but
get it.
But
really
I
don't
get
it.
I get enough to like understand that you can make your own game with your own sets of
So-
rules to try and make the game better.
All
in
right,
some
we
way.
can now go back to our chat screens as it's the end of category, if you wish. So, hi. We are now done with early access. Kasperr, initial thoughts.
I'm never a fan of early access games. I like seeing announcements. I like seeing posts. I like seeing development blogs, things like that. I like seeing teaser tweets, etc. Early access has really won me over the past couple of years because of companies like Brace Yourself Games that does it right.
Yeah.
And I think that more companies are doing it right, where they're not using it as a cash grab. They're using it as a legitimate, we want your feedback because we want to make the game that you guys want to see, while also subtly getting a cash grab so that they can continue development. Yeah, so like some of these games look fantastic. Re-Legend, I'm always going to be interested in. I cannot wait for it. Undermine
Monst-
actually does
Mon-
look in
Monster
my
Sanctuary.
pool. Yeah, Monster Sanctuary looks incredible. I'm really excited for that. Drone Strike Force, we're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk, motherfucker. So we're gonna talk. But it all looks like that's a really solid group of games that I'm interested in. And then there's the occasional one where I'm just like zombie golf. Yeah.
Come on, Naughty Bear in Mine says that they're going out on a limb, and that's their game of the year so far.
Naughty Bear?
Zombie golf.
Naughty Bear,
Zombie
tell
golf
me your
could be
high
game
score.
of the year.
I want to know your high score when it happens.
How much they paying you, Naughty Bear? How much they paying you, huh? Huh? $3? $3? Because that's all they have left in their budget?
Make sure to say you're a sponsored viewer if you're gonna start doing ads like that. You know.
Yeah, hashtag ad.
You gotta make sure you go put your hashtag ad on there.
So, for me in particular, Re-Legend were my obviously the one I'm looking forward to. The one that caught me off guard though was Lost Wood. I really liked just the cutesy dynamic of what it looked like and how it seemed to have a lot more than I expected. It's
I
also
always
a
love
good
jokes.
example of a trailer hooking you and then giving you more.
That is true. That is very fair. That is very fair. Also, I cannot pass on a penis joke ever. So
I think we got a few more coming out.
I mean, I hope that they're coming.
Falcon Slayer says, Lost Wood catches everyone offhand, Jack.
Wait, offhand? I don't know if you're doing it right then.
That's the high skill technique that you're trying to keep to yourself. I respect you're trying to talk down.
No. You go the stranger. You gotta sit on your hand for a while, like your dominant hand. That way you know what you're doing, but you don't know it's you.
That just sounds like.
All right, so Casper,
That's extra steps. Just go into a quiet room and do your thing.
All right,
Jeez.
so Casper, this is where I get awkward. I've never done the stranger. If I do the stranger by
What?
the time that you're a friend or you're on another show, I will give you a report.
All right, sure. Yeah, I've
There
done.
we go.
I do the stranger literally every night. So
Oh, well, cool. That all right.
you're welcome. You
No.
needed to know that. That
It's
is
all good.
very. That is.
I love the knowledge I get from you. It was a stranger. From Alaskan Savage, I learned about dry, wet, dry.
Oh yeah, wet dress.
Dry,
parade.
wet, dry.
Yeah,
Dry,
it's
wet, dry, man.
great. I can't wait for his wedding.
It's gonna be great.
So we're going to be going forward to the next category. This is the one that everybody wants. This is the girthiest of the categories this time. The end. This is new releases, and one of the things that we all get to look forward to is Kiwi's voice acting for Senpai.
Yay.
Casper, I'd love to tell you it gets better, but no.
No?
Oh, this is where it starts going.
When Stu no longer applies. Beautiful.
Senpai? Is that a present for me?
Yeah, it's my dick.
You know how much I love new releases.
Oh, I love giving you my new releases. You're welcome.
Oh man. You know how much I love releases. Wow. Wow.
Casper, from here on, everyone gets worse.
Good. Because Kiwi knows I would totally do a million. Anyways, we'll have this conversation later.
Wow, releases.
This is Cryo Gear, I think.
Cryo
Yeah,
gear.
probably Cryo Gear.
So I
Okay,
don't know
looks-
anything about this.
Pixel-based sci-fi Metroidvania. Metroid-like.
Oh, Metroid
Okay.
like, okay.
Sorry,
I like
I'm trying to do the whole don't call it Metroidvania, just call it a Metroid-like instead.
Oh, boo!
That's fair.
I like the definition better.
That is fair. I mean, okay, so it looks, I like it.
Oh, that
I like
UI.
it, but for different reasons,
Ooh, I
right? That
like
UI is
that
actually
UI.
very impressive. That is a very impressive UI. I always judge games harshly on their UI because it's always either too complex or too simple. This one seems like a really nice balance. It'll give you what you're looking for, which is complexity, but not overwhelmingness, I guess.
This is only coming out to Switch.
Whoa, okay.
Wow,
That's
bold.
a very weird choice, but I can understand it. Actually, no, I take that back. I don't understand that. Why would you only release?
I'll
those-
be honest. As a person who has released games on Steam and Switch, I don't get it because their 114 checklist sucks. Why would you start there?
That's fair. That is fair. That is a very fair argument. But it's just like, come on, man. It looks like a great game that you could mass produce on Steam for a much lower price. So
Rogue Singularity.
Has the
Thank
word
you
rogue
for
in it. It's
showing
gonna be
that right
amazing.
off the bat.
yes.
This is actually leaving early access, of all
Okay.
things, too.
Okay, that
and,
makes a lot more sense.
From what people have been saying through their reviews and community is that it's a 3D, fast-paced,
Obstacle course?
obstacle course
3D
slash
platformer.
3D platformer in the lines of Super Meat Boy. There we go.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
this looks like Cluster Truck to me. Like Cluster Truck, but different graphic.
Interesting.
Just trying to get to the end of the level, jumping around. It looks like you can grab all sorts of things, so it does have that Super Meat Boy achievement-ish thing.
Music's by Darius Carlin too for this.
Wow.
Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense to me because it's good music.
Yeah, it was a banger.
Yep. Love me my bangers. That looks solid. If that's your type of game, it's definitely not in my wheelhouse, but
Did you check out Extraction last month?
no, I didn't.
Oh, we'll get to that in a second. This, by the way, is called Backpack Twins from Zap.
Okay.
I love the
This was
text there.
questionable. I didn't know if I want to keep this or not, but I think in the long run, I think it was a good choice because like it was a fun little multiplayer co-op. I don't know how it works single player. If
It
you
looks
can play
like
single player.
Tale of Two Brothers controls.
What was that other game for the Super Nintendo by Blizzard? Vikings?
Oh, Lost Vikings?
Lost Vikings, yeah.
Yeah.
Each Viking had a slightly different thing that they had to do, and it was basically puzzle-based platforming.
Oh, it looks like you do switch. You're right. There's a little triangle above
Yeah,
one
it
head
looks
at
like
a
you
time.
switch. Yeah. I mean, that seems like it'd be very difficult for solo play, but it would be a really interesting, compelling challenge. So, again, if you're into difficult platformers, but also a little bit of puzzle aspect to it, I like it.
Okay.
And that's only PC from what I can see here, too.
I was going to say, if you said Switch, I was going to lose it. Like, look, I'm all for Switch-only exclusive releases, but games like this, like these smaller indie feel-ish games, it's like, why wouldn't you release on Steam?
Well, talking about just Switch, this game is only on Switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Year
All right. Win me over.
15
Escape
of
from the
Universal
universe.
Galactic Calendar.
Mm.
First contact with
There's a lot of
alien
pink in this.
Civilization resulted in a globe.
Ooh, neon
Oh my
green.
God, neon green.
Whoa.
Those who escaped
Hey.
into space managed to survive. In this empty, hopeless world, everyone dreams of.
What?
I dream of sex. Is that a... Oh, okay. It's not a sex game. Well, I'm disappointed.
With a twist?
It's countless enemies. Okay, that's not a twist.
That's not a twist.
Okay, I'm waiting for the twist.
Deadly
Deadly
Trap.
Trap. Still not a
Not,
twist.
not
Nope.
a twist.
Destroy the boss. Well, that's the goal
That's
of the
not
game.
a twist at all.
Definitely not a twist. Wide variety levels.
No, not a twist.
Not
Illusory.
really.
Procedurally generated storyline.
Okay, that's a little bit.
Okay, numerate.
I don't think they've done procedurally generated R-type shooters.
No, not really.
Maybe
I mean,
actually, you know what?
no,
Maybe
they've
they
done
have,
that.
I'm pretty sure they have now.
Yeah. I don't know. What's the twist?
I don't.
If the twist is the procedurally generated, you can justify that even if it's been done because there's not too many examples of it being done well.
The twist
So-
is. That's
Yeah,
a
I
twist because the bosses always destroy me. Oh.
Oh, the twist is
Oh.
that there is no twist. Oh, okay. I got
Oh,
you.
so
The
you're
twist
going
was
M. Night Shyamalan
marketing.
on this shit.
Okay. All right. This is Rad.
Yes.
PC
Rad
PS4.
has been talked about to death in my chat over the past 2 days. It
Really?
is a roguelike, so that's what
is.
got me.
Did you play it pre-release?
No, I have not touched it at all. I've only
Okay,
looked
so
at gameplay.
I was one of the lucky few to actually play this game months ago in their in their alpha state.
They had a closed beta for this.
Yeah,
Right.
and I was invited into it. The game feels tight. Like the description I gave was very much tight, like Binding of Isaac. At the time, my only complaint about it was legitimately not enough power-ups, but it was in an alpha state.
Right.
So the bosses felt very intuitive and controlled. I died on them often. The gameplay had about 14 to 16 types of creatures on a single level. So a major variety. They intermingled with each other and complemented each other well. The storyline was interesting. They had a storyline hub. So it roguelite properties.
Right. Yeah, no, it looks very solid. When it comes to roguelikes and roguelites types of games, I've never really experienced a 3D type of game that I would enjoy. So that one really does pique my interest because it struck me as an adventure game to start. So,
what is this? This is redo ! But Rad, one last comment. I would say it's okay if they expanded the amount of items. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, and I think that's something that any roguelike will benefit from.
This is...
As long as they do it right.
This music.
Oh.
They're setting some ambience on this one.
So the last station, I think it was something I played that felt like this, and it was fantastic. Same... What was the horror game that was from Jasper Bryan? I can't remember.
Some of the controls on this game has to be tight. They have to be some good controls to not feel like it's like to make sure it feels responsive. Because I could feel that.
Yeah.
Sucking.
Yeah, if the controls will make or break that game. It looks visually appealing. The concept around it looks really good. So at the end of the day, it comes down to controls and mechanics. It looks wonderful though. Like
releasing on the
that I definitely touch.
Yep, all games right now are releasing on the 20th. By the way.
Oh, and Redo was an early access game at 1.2 as well.
Okay, that makes sense.
They were going to release it in April, but they pushed it to August. So they felt it needed more.
So if anyone hasn't been on remnant.tv, I mean twitch.tv lately, this game's fantastic. Have you played it?
I have watched it. I've been wanting to, but I've been doing my sub 1 hour attempts. Remnant is described by many people as something akin to Dark Souls with guns, something like Gears of War, Gears of Souls, something along those lines. It looks really good.
It is fun. I don't like Dark Souls. I like this. So one of the things that they do is procedurally generated campaigns. What that means is there are core boss moments and core storyline moments, but all the content between is unique. In many cases, I have seen 5 streams fighting bosses I've never seen.
Yeah, no, that's if they do it right, it's gonna be great. And we've seen on Twitch and the takeover of Twitch over the past week that they've definitely done something right here. It's a great experience. Lots of people have talked about it, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it.
If you ever want a friend, let me know. I'll take. I'll have.
It's
some
also
fun
co-op.
with
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's also
3-player. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why nothing is appealing to me. Like jumps out at me for that. I don't know.
You play too much Minecraft more.
It's a feel thing than a look thing, honestly.
Yeah,
the reason why I wanted to keep this, it's a match 3.
I want to cut this.
But Morag wanted to cut this. Number one, the music's beautiful. It's a VR game that's match 3, but every time you win, it's about 2 people on the universe trying to find each other. So you proceed with story in between the puzzles.
It was a match 3 VR story game.
All right, it's a heartstring game. Okay, it's a match 3 heartstring game.
And I'll be honest,
there's a 4 right there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
Why did you do it? So, well,
granted, I didn't hear the audio when I went to go and say I want to cut this. I just saw the visuals. It's like I don't get it.
As a visual, I would do the exact same thing. With the music, this definitely does capture the ambiance that they're looking for, which is something romantic, something cute.
Yeah,
now,
music
that
definitely
said,
does push it up.
There are many people in chat who probably have a match 3 game on their phone and might have a VR headset that might want an experience like this.
So you want to know what the sword and like the cut this was? It was the 3 stars lining up. like popping up in VR. I'm like, no.
So note, this one is developed by HBO partially.
I was about to. Oh, it's Westworld. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Here's to the heroes. and
Published
the
by them.
villains,
Published by HBO.
saints.
Published.
Right.
Sorry, you're right.
Yeah. Other VR games. I know this company's made a couple other VR games. Reviews are saying so far, because this came out on the 20th, is that it's a very light use of the IP.
Here's to the
Okay.
dream built.
That if you're a big fan of the show, you might enjoy it, but you might
But for those
just be felt like you're left with wanting more.
Yeah, that's always the worry. If it's a light adaptation of it, then it's like, yeah, you might enjoy it. It might be like an alternate world in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Alternate storyline. I mean, hey, I never watched Westworld.
Oh, season 3 is gonna be great.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of Riverdale actually right now. So.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really good. It's gotten really weird though. All right,
So-
the misadventure of Melon.
Join
Tell me about it.
Melon in this adventure.
Oh my god. All right, you don't have to say anything else. All right, Castle Crasher feel possibly.
This
Beautiful.
I just love the eyes.
Yep, Castle Crasher feel. All right,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Even with the same style of kind of esque music, a little, you know.
Yep.
It just seems like a bunch of mini games, which is fine.
Explore all 6 chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's definitely nothing wrong with that, especially if they have co-op,
Yeah,
which the
good.
screen suggests there's co-op.
Oh, there's a pause in the top right. I see. Yeah.
Collect all hats.
Oh god, there's 30 hats. Okay, this is yeah, all right. All right, you're winning me over slowly, but you need something else.
Then most importantly,
Oh, what's most important?
beat them up.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm ready
it-
to go
it's-
beating.
I mean, I
Morag,
beat it every
whoa.
night, but
While live.
yeah, well, I mean, I can't admit to that, but I'm just gonna do this.
I just those eyes.
Just turn the camera off or just look right into it. No one will ever know the difference.
Yeah, no, I just go to the screen.
The Misadventure of Melon. Available on Steam.
You know what? I kind of like that voice actor.
That it feels like they're trying to do Leonard Nimoy a little bit.
A little.
Just
A
a
little
little.
bit.
Like
Yeah,
a
I'll
lot
give
more
you that.
gruffled, like a lot more like aged Western version of Nimoy.
So this game has been, if you're a broadcaster
I'll
of
be
any
back in a few
repute,
seconds,
this
okay?
one's been pitched to you for
Don't
years.
stand up.
Yes.
Early
And-
access VR.
They actually finally showed gameplay footage other than a dinosaur in water.
Yeah. This trailer was definitely had to watch over it a couple times before. What do they want? And I had to read.
What
I had to
are they
read the page and everything. It was interesting.
So, as I read, this is an interactive movie essentially, full motion video
Familiar it is to you.
Right.
about
How cherished
coping
it is.
with a terrible trauma.
It was Jacob. Okay, just listen to me. I came in and he was playing with Jeremy. Go
felt
ask him. I'm not crazy.
That was in the style, but a much
You all
more
set, Jake?
real, like hella more real of
What am I supposed to do?
that dragon cancer. Except
Oh,
this is
right.
a little more impactful of mistakes in life versus
Sick,
dealing
Amber,
with
you're sick,
unfortunate
and you're
shit that's
hallucinating
given
with
to you.
grief.
Sure.
Now,
And I always
break through the
appreciate
void.
interactive video type games.
And be
The
present.
Bunker was one that I actually really oddly enjoyed, even though it had pretty okay reviews.
You are fully prepared for this journey.
It all comes down to acting, like it really does to me. Like I
Mhm.
could care less about the gameplay. It comes down to how are you making me feel, and since it's a real person thing, you got to make me believe.
Wait. I think they're going a little bit more sci-fi or poltergeist on that too.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that
at
at
the
the
end.
end.
I saw that at the very end, and
Yeah.
they had a rain dance.
And that would be
thing to
why
them as
it's
well.
called Afterlife.
That would make sense.
Oh, music's already got me.
Yep. No, music was A+.
5 stars.
Actually, I think even Jack put here,
What was
banger.
Banger.
Yeah. Also,
okay.
familiar alert.
Yeah, this looks like V, except you can control your gravity yourself.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be fun for the platformer streamers out there.
This will be fun for speedrunners, and seeing how they can break it.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, like I always keep speedrunners in mind now, and this looks like a great speed game. Like there's certain elements to games that's like that looks enjoyable, but can you imagine watching someone break the crap out of this? And I think that's where they're gonna find success.
Do you think they're gonna be? I don't think they're gonna be able to break this. I think it's gonna be just efficient looping.
Oh my God! Imagine no ground runs.
Yeah, you can create your own rules. Something along those lines. Abusing mechanics is always like a big thing for speedrunners, but maybe there's just take this one mechanic that is pivotal to the game, remove it, and see what happens. So.
Yeah, that came out 2 days ago too, as well.
Small note: this is the obligatory spoiler trailer of the evening.
Yeah, there's not too much to spoil in this. Don't worry.
Yeah, because I mean,
played it already. It's good.
Yeah. We will all go cameras on if you want to avoid this as a spoiler. Of any
right
sort.
now. I've already switched. I don't want to show it. We can just listen to it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I keep having these nightmares since I came out of the coma.
Okay, maybe there is a little bit of spoiler.
Maybe there's a little much. So you know.
Hold on. We're pausing right here. We
Okay,
can make an executive call to pass.
We can just play it. People already looked. We're good. Don't worry.
We
Just
can
look
talk.
away. Just look away.
We can talk about it and then move on. That's
Okay.
fine.
Just hit play. Just good.
We're going to just hit play. You guys can.
away.
All right. Adjust your volume if you wish.
Now,
Yep.
Yeah, I'm staying on full screen for this one, just because
I'm so different.
for
You
me
respect?
it's like.
I don't
Yeah, I want to respect it, but it's also like Life is Strange. It's such a they had such a movement with their first.
Weren't you the one telling me, Morag, on how they're evolving Life is Strange 2 episode 4 and 5?
Yes.
They're looking at new ways to approach the technology. I'm talking briefly. And it's pretty exciting if you do your research on the design approach that they're going forward with. I'm keeping it vague and spoiler free. And if they execute
they didn't go
it,
as far. They didn't go as far as I thought they were going to when I was talking to you about it. But there is still some stuff you're just like, wait, how would I get that?
How would I
So,
even find him?
Anywho,
You don't know how. Yeah. There's definitely some scenarios now where you're just like, I have no idea how I would have got that.
Gotcha.
Because at the end, you go and see all the different listings of this is what you could have did, and then you see the split in the percentage of how people did it, and you're just like, but how? Like I got one that was a 6%. I was like, oh. I don't even know how I could have got these other routes, but okay, that's cool.
So we're just gonna hold on.
Good. They don't spoil the big thing in that. I'm happy they don't.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. But just like one final note, like Life is Strange. It was revolutionary, at least to me, when the first one came out. The second one, it started off slow, but I only played the first episode. So I'm waiting for the rest to see what happens.
And I'm just doing a thing in chat to help people out who are not doing things, if that makes sense. So the next one, published by Square Enix, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yes.
Tokyo RPG, same guys that did
I Am Setsuna?
Is the foundation
Piano the game, yes.
Piano the game.
Whoa, okay. I think Setsuna deserves more than that, Morag, but all right. Yeah, no, I agree.
And then they did Odin Sphere. I want to say Odin Sphere. I couldn't get into it as much, but I liked the path they're going on. I want to see a little bit more of this before I play it myself. But from what I understand, and from what the reviews are saying of it already, is that it is by far one of their best that they've done so far.
Orphan says he's been playing and it's pretty fun.
Oh, it's anime. I'm in.
Anime.
And it's good finally, like the art wise, they pulled a page out of Nintendo for actually making games look good with this style of art. Because I'm thinking back to like say some of like the Zelda games like
Skyward Sword?
Like Skyward Sword mainly, yeah. How they were able to make a game have a unique art style, but yet still have this feel of older stylish type of to it too.
Yeah,
nice.
Sure. Yeah,
So,
no, I hear you. It's got action
RPG.
Yeah. All right, you have my interest.
Lots of fear, not sorry.
Nice.
Lots of fear.
Okay, I like this. No, it's. I remember I got the press email a couple weeks ago, and I told them I definitely want to check it out. I just don't have time right now, and it looks great. It looks really good.
Whoa! And you have something complimenting you as a duo.
Of one watcher.
I think there was a mechanic to shift between worlds at some point too in the game, from what I was watching.
Okay.
So I don't know how that ends up playing into it as well too. So there's a couple different little things in there.
Nice.
Nice. Just came out last week or 2 days ago. So
Hold on. Is there a... Do you guys have the copy pasta column hidden accidentally?
No, I threw it on the far left.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Just making sure. This game, if you know your PR companies, is being pushed by Evolve PR. Was? Ah, okay.
I haven't heard them say anything since like when it was first going into early access or their beta, like their testing.
that's fair. We'll see who else is pushing it, but
Yeah, it is 40 player co-op.
yeah, it's so my history with this game was that I checked it out on a whim. I was actually just walking through a PAX one day, and this was a couple years ago, and there was like, oh, come on, come check out this game, blah, blah, blah. I was like, sure, I got 10 minutes before my next appointment at the booth right next to it. And I sat down, I was like, this is interesting, it has a lot of appeal, but a massive co-op game was kind of foreign back then. I would say, at least from this approach. So to see what it's become over the past couple of years, it does intrigue me enough to actually give it a try. But that's pretty much all I know about it. So.
From the designers of Realm of the Mad Gods.
And they're also free to play.
Nice.
Huh. Yeah, they were a paid model when I talked to them 2-3 years ago. So.
Gotcha. If you're ever interested in doing that, let me know. I'll fly with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I want to keep this just because I'm always down for like fun, just casual games, to be honest. Like, and this one was unique enough that I was just like, you know, you never know. Someone might enjoy something like this. There's definitely not for everyone, but every so often you get like these good, nice, just fun, casual games where you got to do really kind of mundane stuff. And this is just collect the lines as they're coming across. And I thought it was a pretty nifty one.
Yeah, it has a hexagon-y feel to me.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that'll definitely make a lot of puzzle heads happy. Like puzzle heads that don't want to be considered puzzle heads. I think that's the best way of describing
yeah.
it.
That was
Casual gamers is what you're looking for.
No, it's not casual. If you want to go serious. God, did you beat Super Hexagon? Man, god damn it.
Hell
Mark.
no, I didn't. Screw that noise.
Okay. So this is Mabel in the Woods.
Something special about
And this is one of those you can tell they put passionate work into it.
Oh, yeah.
Character. It has character.
It has chutzpah. Chutzpah is the word I choose.
Chutzpah.
She was not only brave. She
Full
was
release
a
on PC.
Shapeshifter, huh?
Ooh,
Oh god,
okay.
there's another shapeshifter game coming up I have questions about.
I'll be honest, I'm in.
No, the giant.
Take their power. Oh, I wonder how similar this might end up being to what was the Aquaria, the one in the water as your mermaid.
Oh, that one. I forgot about that one.
That question has yet to be answered.
This
you activate
seems
your power
tight. Game
It does.
controls.
Because its ending depends on you.
What have you done? You have forsaken us all.
I have subscribed to twitch.tv/Casper or tehMorag or Jacklifear, and I have done great things. That's why she's got all the powers. She subscribed to us.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%. I agree.
Very much
No, that
so,
looks really
yes.
good. Looks very solid.
Okay.
For the indie side of things.
So
Jack, go
Telling
ahead.
lies. Can I comment on this one real quick?
Please do.
It looks incredible, and I'm so excited.
Okay, did you play Her Story?
Do me a favor, okay?
Yes.
Oh my god, it was one of the best experiences ever on my channel.
Yeah, I didn't stream it. I wanted to play it for myself. It's one of those very few games where I needed to play it for myself. Telling Lies looks incredible. I was watching Haley play it yesterday, I think.
Oh, so Her Story on my channel, just to let you know, everyone in this community was blind. We just opened up a community spreadsheet and took notes, and I let them take notes as I went through it. And it was an amazing community experience. So, I still have the spreadsheet. I'll show it to you sometime, Casper. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, please.
Questions.
Oh, she's hot.
Know too much.
I'm definitely looking forward to playing this. I definitely want to play the other one too as well.
It's late. I gotta get her in the bath. Alright, love you.
I love you too.
She blew you a kiss.
I love you too.
It looks like it's so much easier to search too.
I've only ever been in love once. It was with a girl I met when I was 18, but I was too young and naive to handle it properly. I guess I still carry a torch for it, which makes me an incurable romantic or underdeveloped emotionally. I'm a loyal friend.
So essentially, this entire game is just testimonials, and you're trying to find out the truth. Essentially, right?
I don't know. Like the little bit I know, I almost wish I didn't research. This is one of those I just want to be so blind.
Right. Yeah, I would definitely leave it at that too.
Yeah.
But no, it looks incredible from what I've seen, and I swear to God, if this is another card game, I'm gonna lose it.
Did you read the notes?
Nope, I refuse to.
Hey, it's leaving early access though.
Oh, it's a card game.
This one I think is a little different because it has sweet ass music. I kind of want to play just for the music.
Yes, the music's wonderful. Okay, I love card games. People know that. I made a living off of card games for half my life, but I don't want. Stop it.
Hey,
No,
Casper,
it does look good.
it's cards plus roguelike plus tower defense.
I know. It's all three of the things that I love in a simple, not simple game.
I was trying to figure out what the tower defense was, but I think it was just active cards is, I guess, what it comes off as.
It's active cards, active mana.
Oh my god, you get to place them! I'm playing this.
Yeah, so this is a Clash of Clans, essentially. Yeah.
What was it? I was talking about the Capcom version of like versus card game called Topkin. And have you guys heard of it before?
I think so.
Toppen. It's so flashy.
Yes,
but it's so fast paced. It kind of like what Mini Masters is. Like the thing I like about Mini Masters is it doesn't feel that you're just trying to play to the best strategy, but rather it's reactionary too as well.
Gotcha.
Right.
That's what I kind of liked about that game there too. By the way, there's 5 other games in this series.
Okay.
They're all puzzle games. They keep doing something more and more and more each one, so it's kind of cool. I'm probably gonna end up playing a couple of these in the future.
I mean this in the nicest way. This is such a Morag game, it's not even funny.
That said, this is a lot of people's game. The entire 3D puzzle genre, a lot of people look for more of them.
What's kind of cool about this, so they have 3 games in the main series. This is going to be the 3rd one in the main series. And then they have their Rethink Evolve, which is more physics-based games too as well.
Ooh.
I was a little confused when I was looking into it. There's Rethink and then the number, and then there's Rethink Evolved and then a number. I was like, wait a second. Is it like Rethink Evolve for the first game and the second game? No. There's a line that's purely physics-based, and there's ones that are more like that grid-based that you saw there as well.
Totally fair. No, I love it. Puzzle games, I have a love-hate relationship with streaming them, but that does look really good.
So, I'm down. I don't care. 3D Castle games get me every time. The end. And not only that, with beautiful animations like this, I am so freaking down.
Oh yeah, okay. That's pretty beautiful, I'm not gonna lie.
Did we keep the trailer for like the storm?
I don't remember.
The winter storm one?
No, I had to cut that one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm happy. No, the reason why I asked is because this one has that same, when you're moving your camera around, it has that weird motion to it, and I just automatically thought of like that other trailer. I was like, oh god. Yeah, this is called The Castle.
Just The Castle. By the way, trying to find a trailer for a game called The Castle is terrifyingly difficult. I had to simply gank it and upload it myself.
That's fair.
Just temporarily. It'll be gone by tomorrow, but still.
This is not the right trailer.
What?
Oh, rip.
No!
Rip.
I read, I read the notes. The Maniac, the Maniac Mansion system. This is supposed to be the game that was the point and click. What's this game?
The castle game. Yes.
I'm
I
just
see.
bringing my camera up. We're going on a break. We're gonna take a break from these fucking trailers.
So Chad, how are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Just watching 103 game trailers.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find the freaking. We are going to bring up the fucking Steam, the castle. We're bringing up the Steam page individually.
I'm gonna do it right now. I put it in once. I'm just like, wait a second. I don't remember seeing this trailer at all.
This is tehMorag.
Oh yeah, no, this is way different.
So
I'm just thinking, it's like, I don't remember seeing this trailer. And I go look at notes. I'm like, Maniac Mansion. Wait, Manic Mansion. Wait a second. Is that supposed to be the point and click?
Yeah, we're just bringing it up individually, and we're just gonna bring it up on each of our screens. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, that one was. I'm sorry. So
what was that other game then?
You were just bonus.
Wait. No, it was the castle. That's right.
This is the castle. Someone made a game basically with the Maniac Mansion engine. And kudos to them. I loved that game. OG's like, listen, you only had 104 jobs. That's right, OG.
That is true.
Where's that Nintendo checklist?
Oh my
I'm
God.
ready. Whatever.
Morag. Morag,
I wanted to push that button.
You successfully did so live. Twitch on Twitch TV.
You brought it up so subtly earlier with the with that one game that was only coming out on Switch. So I was like, I have to do it. This is easy.
Oh my. So yeah, that's just, I found it fascinating. Someone actually just decided to use this as an engine. Did you ever play any of these games, Kasperr?
No, I've never played a game like this.
Really? Day of the Tentacles considered one of the 10 classics historically of games.
5 different endings in that game.
Really?
Yeah, and they did a remastered a few years ago.
Huh. Oh, are we watching this trailer yet?
Oh yeah, we were. You were just clicking.
Oh yeah, no,
we're
I never
just bringing
started
it up
yet.
on Steam. Yeah, just bring it up. It's just a background thing.
Oh yeah, I'll just.
So
yeah, okay.
the gist is they have an entire list of characters you can pick in the beginning, and every character has a unique skill, and you can pick 3 people of any choice, and you will always have a skill to beat every puzzle in the game.
I see.
In Maniac Mansion, they had situations where one person could repair a radio, where another one could break it apart and get the pieces for a different thing, and a third person could use the radio to record a rock album to create a convoluted solution. Every trio theoretically has a way to beat the game. And it's just a really cool puzzle way where 2 people had different experiences.
No, that's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot.
So
yeah, no, I never played a game like this in my entire life.
They're I could never get into them because they're always so difficult. I felt they're always so rigid.
So the Castle and Maniac Mansion are kind of the open-ended approach to it, where Day of the Tentacle had more of a linear storyline where complete all the puzzles in Area A, now you're in Area B, and it was a linear progression in the story that way. So.
Gotcha.
So, if you're going to play any, I recommend that. You don't have to play the previous one, even though characters and storylines are related. So,
Moving on.
You know what? Yeah, we can go back and to the cinematic streams, and we can just should we hit the delete button on this? Yeah, we should just leave it there for my shame.
Just leave it there. You never know. I already linked up the game. This came out in 2015.
Yep. So, yeah.
Oh, Canadian too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, even better. Now even more
yeah,
hurt.
this one, wrong place. There we go. I am so befuddled.
It's all good, man.
It's all good.
So.
This had I actually had to go and tweet at the devs to find out who made this song, because this song's good.
Yeah.
I guess they did a Kickstarter to try and get more people to make music for their game, but the Kickstarter failed, sadly, for music. So I don't know what they're actually going to be doing for music, but if this is a good line already, like it's good stuff.
So, generally speaking, opinions?
I really like the song.
That's my opinion too. It's like I really like the music. Gameplay wise,
I love this gameplay style. Not my thing.
Yeah, it's not my thing. That's ultimately what it comes down to.
Gotcha.
But this next game, I mean.
Jokes aside for break, we're about the halfway point for new releases. We can take a small, quick review of the first half, I think, right now.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All right. So, that was an interesting part. Now I feel all of the shame. But do you know what brings me happiness? Letting you two talk. What did you guys think of that?
I mean, there's a lot of really great games in that first little bit. I mean, we already talked about Remnant, and how it's just taken over Twitch over the past week. And I'm not mad about it. I'm a little mad about it, but
just a little mad.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like a game that kind of came out of nowhere. And honestly, it was just their promotional materials that they did for it. Because I didn't know about it at all. Suddenly, I saw a bunch of people streaming it, paid promotions, whatnot. And then I saw more people streaming it that weren't paid. And more and more and more, to the point where my entire following list was Remnant at one point. And I follow like 1,300 channels. So it was either esports or that. It's a true testament to just a really well-built game that took a somewhat common approach to promotion on Twitch these days, I feel, with paid promotions, and they succeeded because of it. So there's that. Life is Strange is always Life is Strange. Beautiful content there. Some of the VR stuff was interesting, and I always love VR releases because VR technology is slowly but surely getting better and opening the doors. It's just a matter of we need to wait for companies that decide to kind of push that envelope more and go beyond the traditional kind of existence that is VR gaming right now.
Gotcha. I mean, we also have to make a shout out to Telling Lies. That's one that we need to talk about for a moment.
I need more of it, but also I need more time.
Yes, it's Telling Lies is something that I had no idea it was coming out, but games like that, when they're done right, they are a beautiful experience, whether on stream or off stream. And I highly encourage people, if you're not going to play it on stream, play it off stream, because it's games like that where the concept itself dates back decades now, but we're now seeing really good examples of it in the past couple years, and it's not something you should miss out on, I feel.
Gotcha.
So
are you playing it on or off?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
I might play it. I might play it on during Quest for the Cause week.
Ooh.
That'd be nice.
We'll see. Yeah.
What about you, Morag?
There's so many just really notable games that are coming out like in this month so far. Like last show was crazy. This show's still pretty crazy as well too. And especially now that I've tried to limit my stream time to only 6 hours and actually try and put actual content into it, it's tough to try and figure out, well, what games do I want to play? Because I want to play a lot. I want to play them all, but there's only so much time.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about I've doubled
I want to play them all.
I have increased my stream time, and it has felt wonderful because I feel like I can do more. That said, I'm surprised Ononaki is actually impressing me more than I expected. I wanted to learn more about that, and I'm glad to see it action RPG.
Yeah, action RPGs don't get enough love, I feel, especially in Western culture.
If you want to see some stuff with... Wait. Whoa.
What?
What?
Why are you disrespecting Nier like that?
Oh, I'm not disrespecting Nier. I'm just saying that it doesn't get enough love. Nier is a very good example of it.
Does get the love.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Nier, yeah, but that's only one game. Like, what I mean is, like, too many games are being made as turn-based RPGs, and action RPGs need to get more light, at least in my feeling. But that's because I like action RPGs, and right now they're limited to a lot of indie titles, whereas mainstream companies, like Nier is one of the very few examples that I can think of, and the Tales of series, a couple of them.
I mean, going off that, though, it goes off what I believe is the reason they don't get enough love is because too many developers decide to throw an action RPG without tight action. A lot of them botch the controls. And that's where Nier and the Tales of series really stand out. They do it right.
So then what about any of the Dark Souls games? Anything from?
That's one of the biggest selling point they have is that they have tight controls.
Yeah, for me, I'm more so I lean towards the animation side, because I love Dark Souls, but their kind of claim to fame is their difficulty, whereas more action RPGs that I'm thinking of is the E series, where it's like, yes, it can be difficult, but it's not Dark Souls level. It's not you're expected to fail 20, 30, 40, 80, 900 times. Or even Sekiro. It's something that's a little bit more, I hate this word, casual, but enjoyable, and not dark but light.
Gotcha.
But that's my 2 cents, is that I would love to see more of that, because the entirety of Dragon Quest is turn-based, Final Fantasy is turn-based, the E series is action RPG. So action RPG, I feel like, is a genre that dominates the Eastern side, and I'd love to see it more on the Western side.
All right, I can see that.
Fair enough.
Let's move on. And for people wondering, why do we take these breaks? Because you guys requested it. Last episodes, where they're just like, we'd love to hear you talk more between chunks. So we're doing that. Speaking of chunks, hi, Kitty. Okay, that I didn't expect that. That caught me off guard. There went my segue. So,
how about them race bikes?
I like bikes more than race cars in games because of the fact of you can botch things and it feels like you botch them.
So I have personal trauma with racing games because of tehMorag, so I don't really have a comment on this.
What? Dude.
Well, the last time we did a promo, he literally headhunted me the entire time.
Don't tell what game it is, because there's a trailer for it later, because they're porting it.
He headhunted me in a certain game, and I was so mad. It was, oh, God. And he just laughed. He just sat there and laughed. No, I mean, racing games have their place, and I think that games that have a twist to the racing is much more interesting. So MXGP, they have an audience, you know, and people love it. Similar to the cricket game. But we'll see in that later trailer, and you'll hear me yell at Morag for about however long the trailer is.
So
I'm waiting for it. I'll just have the biggest smile on the whole time.
The next game is Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey, which I believe was announced at E3 this year.
It was at a E3. I forget which one. I know it was like people were like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be good stuff." And then at some point,
goodbye.
The business stuff took over, and it became an Epic exclusive.
Yes. The ongoing debate of Epic Game Store.
Oh man.
Yes. And it's coming out on the 27th for Epic. So
that means that it's coming out a year from now, most likely for the rest.
Most likely. Consoles in December.
Gotcha.
I mean, it looks. What approach is it going for? Survival.
Well, it's interesting that it reminds me of the concept of what Spore tried.
Yeah. I got it.
Because they can't tell how far they're trying to like shift the timeline as well too. Maybe they're only showing like the first period.
Yeah.
Who knows what else could end up actually showing up? Because they call it the Humankind Odyssey, and they show the picture of more. Yep. So it'll be interesting.
It's also important to note that every one of those was millions of years ahead of the previous time.
Fair warning.
505 games. I'm down.
I'm looking forward to this.
Anything 505 Games publishes, I have been a fan of over the past year.
505 has been really smashing it out of the park.
I know
Knocking it out of the park.
I know that other people were actually playing early access to this today from my team. So.
Yes, I actually am going to announce right now. I am playing early access on Monday, a day before the game comes out. So
nice.
So I'm really excited for it. I've gotten to check out little bits and pieces of it because of my work with NVIDIA at E3.
Okay.
It looks beautiful. They take they take full advantage of RTX. If you do have a graphics card that can support it, I don't, unfortunately. But, yeah, but no, I'm really excited for, like, it's been a long time since I've gotten into a game like Control, so I'm curious to see kind of just how far they go.
The gun idea is cool, though.
Yes, super intuitive, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, it's definitely not a game that I would normally stream, but I was just so captivated by it. And, games like Alan Wake even, I just really enjoyed. So I figured why not take a risk? They offered it to me, so I took it.
Yeah. From what I understand, it is going to be more of a Metroid-like game as well, too.
Ooh, okay.
I'm down with that.
Definitely down. So yeah, you guys will see that from me on Monday.
So if I remember, the next trailer was one of the holy crap surprise trailers for me. And I'm okay with majority of stuff Spike Chunsoft comes out with.
Anime, 5 stars.
This is also going to be on PS4 as well, too. Coming out on the 27th as well.
Casper, if it makes you feel better, anything that was anime, I tried not to cut.
Oh, thanks.
I figured it would
appreciate
work for you.
I think there's only one anime thing I want to cut.
Whoa, revive the little sister you killed?
10 stars.
Woo. Look at that, level 59 already.
Damn.
Yeah, I want this.
This music, though.
I want this. Oh, this has a Persona feel to it.
Yeah. So you're dealing with emotional trauma while you go through?
And you're trying to convert it into your strength? Okay.
I'm okay with that. That's a neat little way to add flavor. Hey, by the way, insert conversation about action RPGs here, right?
Yes. Persona does it pretty well at times. Was that an Apple phone?
It is.
Yeah,
Minus 1 star.
I'll see you in Purgatory.
They haven't said much on the Steam page except it's action RPG. Yeah, not much else past that.
Yeah, action RPGs, I feel like it's really hard to do well when you have abilities and a lot of abilities, because normally you try and find just one formula that works for you and then you stick with it for a while.
Wait a second. Have you played the Xenoblade? Have you played the Xenoblade games?
I've played them briefly. I haven't gone through them entirely.
I thought you wanted some more action RPGs.
I do. They're just long, so I can never justify streaming them. But yes, I do like action.
Wait.
Oh, you can pet
the dog! You can pet the dog!
All right, let me be blunt. Any
50 stars.
trailer that can pet the dog and show it gets a thumbs up from me, even if I don't want to
50
play the
stars.
game. That's just the right way to do
stars.
the trailer.
1,000 stars.
1,000 stars.
Get me that game.
Hey,
Whoever can
Casper.
get me that game. Yes.
Casper, how long were your those games, the Sword Art Online games? You played those for a
the
very
good
long time.
ones. The good ones, I think, were
all of the ones you put time into.
Oh, the story ones. The story ones were like 80 to 100 hours, and they were awful. And that's because I did side questing too. Main quest line was about 60. Yeah, I put like 80 to 110.
You need to play the Xenoblade games. They're fantastic.
Yeah, Xenoblade's been on my list. It's a thing that I'm saving for like November, I guess.
Morag, you do
November,
realize that we're talking about how little time we have to play the games that are coming out on a trailer show?
This is Casper, though. This is Casper.
Fair. This is Decay of Logos. I haven't seen anything from it, but my chat's already excited.
It looks pretty, man.
I see the Gibbs.
Can you pet the dog?
This has a weird release schedule on it. It might, it's PS4 on the 27th, Switch on the 29th, PC and Xbox on the 30th.
Yep.
Impressive.
From Rising Star Games as a publisher, they have the unique stuff.
Yeah, they've released a couple of really cool games.
Look at that, David.
Why do
IGN,
you
get out of here.
have a card?
IGN. Shitty.
Oh, IGN.
Hey, they didn't just fire hundreds of people, so I guess they're okay.
Are they?
I'm not salty. It's not like I have hundreds of friends that lost jobs. No.
By the way, we are getting into the ones that are like shadow amazing soon.
Yeah, all this stuff is coming out next week. We're still on the 27th. Like the 27th was a big day.
So
it's all next Tuesday.
This gives me
I literally have one day.
Pikmin vibes without the Pikmin?
Pikmin.
Except rip that person, press F.
Yeah. Yeah, Pikmin meets... I mean, it's grid style, but I don't think...
Yeah, I don't know. I think I wanted to cut this. Think I did? I want to cut this?
Yeah. At a glance, I liked it. Like, this is what I'm looking at, maybe wanting to play. It just seems interesting. I don't think it does well as a trailer, but it seems like a game I'd want to play.
Yeah, it seems like a game that you could definitely get into, similar to, dare I say, No Man's Sky, where it looks like you're going planet to planet, collecting resources.
I do not get that feel whatsoever.
Well, okay, it's a very different style, but I think the premise might be there.
So, small note, this is Knights and Bikes. Per publisher is Double Fine. That's the notable.
Yeah, it looks very Double Fine. Even though they publish it, they have a very certain feel to their games.
Yeah. Like
Starbound. Yeah, okay, Starbound. Sorry, that was probably a better comparison.
That is a good one. So this one just seems like they show no storyline, but it feels like it could have a very awesome storyline to experience, you know?
It's along those lines of, say, Costume Quest.
Yeah, I was about to say Costume Quest. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it even has that feel with that.
Dad, I got the treasure. Keep it to spend on your comic books, Demelza.
Okay, so this is this.
Oh shit! Eviction.
This is Costume Quest.
Wow.
No.
Oh no! They lost her house.
The treasure.
Now they're on a quest to find their treasure again? Question mark.
On a bikes.
Why does this scream like it has a hidden major storyline to it more than Costume Quest? Save the adults with frisbees?
I actually did. Have you ever watched, what was it? The Lovely Bones. The movie Lovely Bones, or reading the book of it. Or what was it? Another one that was along the lines of that. Bridge to Terabithia. Basically, kids trying to deal with real life situations, except spinning it in the fantasy world that's in their minds, and it's the way that they end up coping with stuff. I can see that being this.
I would also like to point out this is technically an action RPG.
And you know what? I'm totally down with that. I would stream this. I would stream this. The question is, chat, would you watch this?
I'd say this would be easily streamable.
Chat, what do you think? Star it.
What's your stars, chat?
I don't know. I think this would be enjoyable.
Nope. But what about the old woman in the rescue wagon?
Nice.
I think it's a fantastic trailer, though. That is a crazy great trailer. I think that's my pick of the show so far.
Nice.
There is so much in that trailer. How long was that? 2 minutes? Almost 3 minutes?
I think,
that was crazy.
The art honestly bothers me.
Oh, it was a Kickstarter too. Well, there we go. I missed that. In the no-getter. Oh, so
there you go.
Who knows the Momodora?
That's all I need to say.
Okay. 10 stars.
I just ended up playing Momodora like a couple months ago, or a couple weeks ago.
I still need to play it. It's
so good.
It's one of those games on my list. Like
it's a quick game too. It's definitely one sittable.
One sittable, yeah.
Badger said Momodora was very recommendable. So.
Oh man, the animations on them boobies!
Jiggle physics, 20 stars.
Each.
It's actually 40. Yeah, no, this looks clean. Looks like it has a story.
It's insane. I want to say I'm pretty sure they're doing the same thing that the latest DBZ games did. Looks very 2D, but realistically, this entire game is made in a 3D engine.
So
yeah, on that boss, you can tell for sure there.
I know that we just saw those texts, but I want to say, Casper, I haven't talked about it yet. I have an advocacy for knowing how fonts can be an art, and this game does it right. All of their font matches, and it's beautiful. This is an example of when words are art.
That's also coming to Switch as well too.
Perfect. Yeah, no, I think that game is perfect for Switch. Perfect for Switch. That's not like a beat 'em up, loot 'em, shoot 'em, something, straightforward.
I'm just gonna get this out of the way. I already told GQ about this game, and he already knew about it.
The next game is Whipsy and the Lost Atlas.
Definitely felt like a GQ game. The great GQ. You guys don't know him. Another.
Oh my God. Yep. All right. I never would have guessed that you whip things.
Whipsy the Whipper.
It's like Kirby if Kirby couldn't fly.
You're saying?
You can glide
with your whip, nonetheless.
So well done.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm playing. 100%, I'm playing this.
I imagine this could be like a good 1-2 settable game.
This would be a stream game for you, or just a play?
I feel like it's been a while since I played a game like this on stream, so I'd probably stream it.
But this comes out at the same time that the last game comes out too.
Yeah, I guess so.
You gotta play Momodoro though before that one. Looks like Whipsy's first.
Yeah, I might play Whipsy first. Hunt Showdown and the relaunch.
Yes. Oh no, they left early access.
They're leaving early access.
Oh, sorry, they're leaving early access. But in my head, it's a relaunch. They changed a lot from what I understand. I could be wrong on that, but I remember that they got a lot of feedback on the game and decided to not change the approach, but to change certain aspects of it.
So
I have no idea how accurate that is, though.
Do you know how it changed, or anyone in chat know how it changed?
That might have been more so an internal thing. I just know that there's a lot of their team I do know, and it's I mean it captured my interest in I would probably play this a couple of days in a row and then stop playing, sort of thing.
Gotcha.
It was a cool trailer, but I know that like PR wise, if I remember correctly, and I bet if I open up my email and just type in Hunt Showdown, they were pushing pretty heavily for a while.
Not only in the upper and mid tiers, but on the lower tiers too. They went full scale on it.
Yeah, it was a pretty big investment from their team, from what I remember. But yeah, this would come down to you probably want to go in with a preset team, like folks that you know you want to play with, because to maybe solo queue this up, if that's even possible, I have no idea. Yeah, that might be a little hectic.
PvEVP.
Yeah, it's
player versus environment versus other players.
Yep, that's how it is. As I understand, there's a key objective that you're basically trying to bounty, except you've got many pairs of bounty hunters. So it's who gets out of there with the bounty after the thing gets killed. So.
Oh, that's like that Rooster Teeth game that we saw last week then.
Yeah.
Which felt a lot more action arcadey. This feels a lot more in depth.
Yeah, it's more kind of like stealth hunting and BR.
This game leaving early access, and they're leaving early access with mixed, I think, on their Steam page right now. So I don't know how that's going to end up playing out fully. I know I've seen a bunch of people, I'm not going to say it. I've seen other streamers play this, and it doesn't look bad. It actually looks fun. I think it might have been the full replayability that might be missing from it. I'm not 100% sure, though.
Yeah, so this reminds me a lot of Diablo. Very Diablo-like. yeah, replay value would probably be the biggest thing. Like, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to go Path of XLE with the seasons, with the different, seasons every single time and changing things around? I like the emotes. That's for damn sure. I don't know. It's if it's mixed, there's got to be something. There's got to be something off-putting about it. And from the base look from it, looks fine. So.
And that launches on the 27th at the end of the Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Wait, that's from Wargaming?
Yeah, that's Wargaming.
Oh, huh.
So
yeah, no, I had never heard of it.
I didn't cut this because we always need
a
trailer or two like this.
Did I say to cut it?
No, I just said why I didn't.
Okay,
Is this a dinosaur dating simulator? Is that what
it is called Dashing Dinosaurs and Sexy Centaurs.
Yes. And it's by Stegosaurus Games Development. And one of their, I gotta pull this up to make sure I get this word for word, because it was on their Steam page. Give me a quick second here. I want to make sure I nailed this.
Yeah, that has, yes.
Part visual novel, part comedy, part drama, part dating sim, bracket, but we already covered the part comedy, right? Unbracket, and all dinosaur.
That is a half centaur, half raptor? Wow.
But the music,
That
man.
said, the music's pretty freaking good. I like the music. I love how Casper has said jack shit.
I walked away for like 40 seconds. I'm just having flashbacks to the time that Morag made me play an alpaca dating simulator for our main menu Christmas exchange.
Beautiful. We gotta do that again next year.
Good.
I'm so looking forward to that because I already got a couple games for that list.
Well, I hope I don't get you this year.
If we ever do a special edition of this show, maybe we should just get a bunch of main menu just to have you guys BS all over it. That'd be hilarious.
I'd be down.
I can imagine you're.
This game is. I had to look into this a little bit because I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, is this
So
telling lies?
It is an FMV game, but you're working inside the body and you're able to look out the eyes through that camera. Is that what it is, Morag?
Yeah, it's everything is taken within like place in the mind. It's kind of like in the ways of that one Disney movie with the different emotions.
Okay.
What was it called? Shit.
Either way, that was Headspun.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't think there's enough in that trailer to really get a full grasp of it. I recommend going out and checking out. Inside Out, yes. Go out, check it out. That's going to be on PS4 and Xbox as well too, and Switch, all coming out on the 20. Oh, sorry, Switch on the 30th, but yeah.
Chat's the MVP on that one. So.
Yeah. And yes, I did give Luca Jin a shark dating simulation game, but that's her brand. She does dating sims all the time, so.
And Cutesy is your brand, so I gave you alpacas.
So I have reservations on this game only because of the fact that up until a few days ago, I had to check this game out in the pending list for months because it was release date spring 2019 until a few days ago.
Did you see the notes I left for this? World's shortest early access. It's in early access right now. Came out on the 15th, but the full release of the game is the 29th. So they're using their early access as a beta testing, basically using the players as the bug testing QA at this point, which I don't really appreciate when devs do that. But I feel it's a bad PR move. But hey, that's their choice. But I think that's a cool concept. But they're not really showing much of the actual gameplay here. The gameplay of the video of this is hilarious.
Yeah, there's they've done so much PR pushes, so many PR pushes. My microphone. Okay. They've done so much PR behind this game through like 3 different companies, I feel.
Gotcha.
But I haven't seen enough gameplay of it, so I don't really know what to expect.
The gameplay is you end up going around, and it's an open world game, and you are stealing the powers of the animals around you, and you end up using the powers of the animals to end up doing just achieving like the certain objectives you have in this open world. So there's one aspect where you actually you can turn into a chicken, and you go around and you can sneak up behind people, come out of a chicken, and just start shooting them right there.
We are going to do a cut when you guys vote for it. Didn't realize this was a 6-minute trailer.
6 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Okay, well,
either way, we'll wait until the first animal.
Yeah.
But I mean, right now it looks like Daisy walking simulator.
Hey, that's fun, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically DayZ. So.
Oh my God! Actually, go scrub the timeline.
Okay, I'll scrub it.
After 3:30. No, just with your mouse. Just look at it. Anything after 3:30. I think it's just their URL.
Hold on. All right, we just skipped it.
There we go. We got birds.
So there we are.
Oh yeah, it's just their URL for the rest of
their URL. You can just skip it now.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this a moment, because that is literally right there what I am going to use possibly for a variation of the logo for this show. That is one of the default effects of Premiere. Like, if you go back to the trailer for this show we've been showing on Twitter, that's literally what we've been using.
we used it for this show, for this week's show, right?
Yeah, for this week.
Yes, you did. Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay. Default Premiere usage works for trailers for your
game. It looked good.
It does look great.
Good.
I just want to see more.
Agreed.
Yeah. And there is a good great gameplay trailer out there, though. There is. Go check out their Steam page.
Oh, that's right. Banger alert.
Oh, this is a brick shooter. Yeah. I mean, I love shooters. I love bullet hells.
Did you play any Toyo?
Yes. I have played a couple here and there.
Nice.
But I never stream them because they suck. So it's just awful.
Have you done the picture Tohos, where you have to go in and like snap a picture with as many bullets in like a square in front of you?
I don't think so.
Oh, they're so much fun. There's no
That
actual
sounds like
shooting.
fun.
It's just purely dodging and trying to get as many points as you can.
That's cool.
I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, this one's pretty insane.
Yeah, I've played my fair share of bullet hells. I really appreciate them. So
I appreciate them as an arcadey, like, let's have fun with this. But unless we were really good, I don't think an audience would really watch it. I don't know.
Oh,
that's how I've always felt about it.
It would help if all of them had English title or subtext half the time too.
That too, yeah.
Okay, so kept this one in because this one is heavily pushed by Devolver, and even was a sponsor of GDQ.
Okay, good. You didn't use the really not my favorite type of trailer.
What?
The one with the fake. There is another trailer for this with all the fake laughing, or not fake laughing, like just
I didn't want that one. That one just would have made me mad. This is the one they showcased on GDQ.
This is a good trailer. Actually, I think I was really angry about the other one when we were talking the other night. I was like, this is a bad trailer. This looks way cooler.
Yeah,
this looks way cooler.
This looks cute. This definitely does look cute.
This is going to be spoiler alert. Oh nope, 4-player mayhem.
Oh man,
that's where the game's gonna shine for Twitch.
What's the game where you end up like, where it's like just the big beefy men trying to crawl over each other? Yeah. What was that called?
That's the exact game I was thinking of, but I can't think of its name right now. Chat knows.
Chat, what's the game?
Mount Your Friends. Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. It was a beautiful game.
Yeah, this is basically Mount Your Friends, but in the hey, we won't get yelled at by Twitch edition, I guess.
Nice. I think we got the good trailer for this one. By the way,
this was an interesting trailer. Very interesting concept.
All I've got to say is remember the importance of fonts. God damn it. Arial is not acceptable in a game that's pixel beautiful.
It is
math. You see that math? You got to make sure you do your math all day long. I don't think the news got that we got fired today, but I know to cheer you up. I just don't regret my choice. Oh.
So this itself is apparently a visual novel game where you have to go through the storyline in a way to try and survive for a year while exploiting all of the aspects that are trying to exploit you. So that's all I got to say there.
Game.
No, that's not my type of game.
Yeah, okay. That's not
That's a little bit more on the Jacklifear side, honestly.
Yeah, that might be
I'd say it's more of a
Jacklifear
Jack
type
game.
Yeah.
So
Oh, what Pokemon? Pokemon?
yeah, I think
You
this
put
is
Masters in here.
yeah.
Oh, all right.
I think it's our only I don't know.
mobile
Siri
game.
put it in, and I'm like, I'm okay with that.
No, this is good. This is leave it. I guess it's in early access right now for some regions, so you might be able to get your hands on it.
So what's the gist on this game?
I honestly actually don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I just know that it exists. That's all.
It's a Pokemon game. Chat.
Is it?
What is this?
Is it standard? Wow, they're showing old school faces.
Singapore and Canada right now get access to it. Get ready,
Wait.
US.
We're back. BRB downloading.
Well, links in chat if you're Google. If you got Android.
You're all in on this one. Casper, you have to tell us what it's about in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's just full multitasking.
Okay,
It's fine.
There it is.
Every
all right, I'm
gym leader,
installing.
every gym leader and Elite Four are in the game. Not Ash, not Brock, not other character.
Not other character.
So
What's
is
wrong with
it
there?
Pokemon the collab?
Is there any gameplay? Any gameplay?
I would hope
Oh my
so.
god, it's 4 minutes long.
You know what?
It's all anime.
I'm scrubbing. Nope. Okay, we
There's
are
some
going to
gameplay at,
the
like,
end.
3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yep, I was about to say 3 minutes and 40 seconds going now. And play.
So, is it Pokemon? Question mark?
I think there's gameplay in a second here, maybe.
If it's a card game, I'm gonna laugh. It is literally every one of them watching anime.
Is it just anime the trailer? It's anime the trailer.
It's anime the trailer.
Son of
Okay.
a bitch.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Pokemon Masters wants to access your account. Yeah, sure. Just don't take
Pokemon
my
Masters.
money.
What is it?
This was the only trailer you could find. Siri, thank you.
System. Oh,
that's
you can do like 3v3?
Oh, I have to do my birthday. Give me a second.
Real-time battles. Oh, it looks like it's more in the way of Mini Master.
Oh, okay. Hey,
So
I'm
you end
okay
up
with that. Pokemon would be fantastic for that.
Yeah, I'd
by
agree
the
with
way, Kindly Beast is the developer and publisher of Bendy and the Ink Machine. For anyone out there who appreciated it, I hear it's just the same style. I bet you OG Aristotle's about to freak the fug out in chat.
Oh god, what's my Nintendo ID? So this is from Bendy, right?
This is from the
developers
creators of Bendy.
Gotcha.
It's called Showdown Bandit and has releases on the 29th.
Let's get you out of that box and out into the light.
Oh wow, if you spend too much in the in-game app purchases, it sends you a warning that you're spending too much.
Wow.
That's nice.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
The show must go on.
Yeah, I'll talk
What's
about this later.
happening in this video?
Marionette abuse. Holy shit.
Additional data down. All right, fine. All right, that can download on.
I don't know what happened in that trailer, though.
Yeah, I don't quite know what I watched in terms of like what is actually the game.
Coming out for PC?
Bendy?
Oh, it's
Episode 1.
episodic. Okay.
Okay, do you know anything about Bendy and the Ink Machine?
I've seen little bits and pieces. I haven't played it.
Basic gist is it's one of those games that are meta as hell. That have
Okay,
a story
so-
within the story.
Yeah, this definitely strikes me as something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's
Bandai
a game that's
Namco.
had a stupid amount of publicity. Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Medan, or Medan.
Oh yeah. I've heard a lot. Who are the? They also made something else.
Developed by Supermassive Games, weren't they? Was Supermassive?
They've done a bunch of different games.
The really. I'm just googling it, so I don't go hum ha.
I want to know more about this. Yeah, the music is definitely for me too, Ariella.
Should I choose a girl?
Supermassive did Until Dawn.
Okay, it was Until Dawn. That's
Little Big Planet. Yeah, they've done some big games. Also published by Bandai Namco. Oh. So, mature, choose your own adventure?
It's gonna be in the same style as Until Dawn, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's solid.
I never did play Until Dawn.
As I understood, Until Dawn was a fantastic stream game. Even after it hit its stride, people still came back to it. Well played. Good trailer.
Very solid trailer. Definitely gives you the vibes of Until Dawn. So
you know what,
and
though?
I know a lot of people are excited.
That Until Dawn had so much good work for it.
And the Dark Picture Anthology, Man of Median. So I wonder what that will end up meaning in the long run, if they're going to do something else in that.
Yeah.
Or if it's a whole bunch of mini stories. I don't know. But Smash a Chain, let's go! I want this! Let's go!
So, if you've ever heard of Platinum Games, this is their next game.
Heard of them many, many times. They're normally hits.
Oh, they are all the hits.
I don't know, man. There's one or two where I'm like,
okay, we're not talking about Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. there's one in particular I can think of.
Not talking about Ninja Turtles.
This was announced in E3 2018, gave more gameplay, and people were just like, wow, this is cool.
So the person that did the music was the technical lead on a bunch of other Platinum games, but they ended up doing the music for some of Bayonetta and some of... There's an anime that they did music for as well, too. I was looking into this. But the big thing is the technical side of it. So depending on what situations you're in, and they did this in Nier Automata too, is that music would transfer depending on the mood and whatnot, and it would be seamless, adding layers to it. And they're doing the exact same thing in this, except they're taking it even a step further. Everything's all live too, which is awesome. Nothing's scripted. It's all just based on where you are at that moment.
Games that take a step forward to do emotional manipulation through music is just a whole new level of brilliant.
Oh, very, very, very much agree. I love her hair. Sorry.
So is the gist is you can associate yourself essentially with the creatures that you're against and partner with them in some form? Is that how it works?
From the little bit that I did look into just for today, without kind of spoiling myself too much, that is what it sounds like, and is that enemies can also partner up with other creatures too, and that you can actually... One of the mechanics is you can actually get your dude to wrap around them, and you take your chain and wrap them. Vice versa, they can do it to you too. But you can also cut their chain through certain attacks. So it's a very interesting combat system, but it's done by the same... one of the main gameplay designers is the director on this from Nier.
Nice.
So the gameplay in Nier was fantastic, and if they're going to take it a step further, and he's now the full director, whoo, going to be good stuff.
I have to put my eyes to this trailer nonstop.
Oh yes. I did not know this was coming out because I missed it at E3 and no one told me.
Yep. Comes out on the 30th.
I actually went to the theater, like, was it last year? And I watched the newest Blair Witch movie.
Oh, don't bring up the camera.
Oh,
it's
God.
beautiful.
Oh, God.
I got scared by red.
Red is blood. Blood scary.
I just fucking... I'm sorry. For everyone in every other channel, I'm sorry.
Okay, Bullet. Let's find this kid. Wait up, Bullet.
Can you pet the dog?
You can pet the dog in Astral Chain. And supposedly it has extra gameplay advantage too as well. Oh, look at the red! Oh, more red!
Did you get scared too, Kasperr?
Oh my God. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna keep laughing.
Oh, fuck
This is
you.
good stuff.
This is... nothing.
I love it.
Yeah, you guys better be glad I had my camera on tonight.
My name is Red on Twitch. Do I scare you too? I think Blair Witch is definitely one of those IPs where there's definitely some great stuff they've done with it, but there's also some what the hell is this?
I'm sorry, Chad, for the screams. Kasperr, you okay? I know you get scared too.
That's coming out on PC
I'm
as
good.
well too.
I'm good.
My cat is looking at me with all of the concern. Okay.
It's just a cute looking game, man.
Well, not only that, it has duck in the name, so I expect emotes. Catch a duck.
Right, I've seen this game. Yeah, Catch a Duck. It's cute.
Where's my duck emote? Where's my duck emote?
I need my rave duck. Thank you.
I like it when people use the dancing duck emote. The rave duck.
I wonder, man, you made that too, Jack. Did you know that?
I did. I did.
You made him dance.
I don't.
One more
The
ducks.
music,
We're out of
even if
ducks.
it's so easy to repeat, the music's just charming too.
Eat all the ducks, fucks. Oh my God, that's a dead duck.
That's a dead duck, and he looks so satisfied. So,
Do we have any real ducks in chat?
You doing okay over there, Kasperr? You get sucked in by Pokemon or something?
I'm checking out Pokemon at the same time just to get a gist of it.
What's the gist?
I'm almost there. Yeah, it's 3-on-3 battles, and you can actually tap battle on it. So
okay.
It's good. Yeah.
This is one of those trailers you may want to pay attention to.
Yes, I will. 100%.
Who the frick does that
hell
to pizza?
does that?
This is Kerfuffite.
Kerfuffite? What is the name? Kerfuffite. You're right.
Fight in different biomes with bloop 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 sounds. Man, I want a game just with those sound effects now, just coming out of your mouth.
This strikes me as what can you compare this?
Gang bite? Gang beast sticks?
Yeah, Gang Beast. Yeah, Gang Beast
That's a
feel
dog.
to it. That face.
You want the pizza I took out of the center of the pizza?
Okay, that's a great ending.
Pizza.
Oh my good lord.
0 to 10, Badger.
I would never play that game, but that last little bit got me a laugh. Also, the pizza slice, that's a beast. You should beat up.
This one is leaving early access.
Local multiplayer, arena-ish, I guess.
I'm gonna throw it out there. Whenever a dev says, "Hey, do you want to play this game for money and it's local multiplayer?" I'm just like, "How?"
Yeah, that's a really good point. That's a very good point.
I always laugh. I always laugh at that. I do.
The best thing
every so
about that
often.
trailer is it was short. So
It didn't look awful.
no, I'm just saying.
It was
So,
short but
okay.
sweet, and it wasn't bad.
Important
okay.
note.
Tools.
Every now and then when I see a tool that you could see in games, I always try to showcase it because you never know what it will influence for the future Steam games. So they made a really easy tile set creator.
This music though.
And I always
music's really great.
So
I hope this is the music that you hear when you're playing.
for anyone, you might see a lot more pixel arts in the next 3 months is usually what it takes. But yeah, we have finally hit the end of the girth of the episode.
Girth.
It was good girth. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not normally impressed by girth, but that was a very impressive girth.
For people who are keeping track at home, that was a meager 48 trailers in one chapter.
And I get to ask, would you want to see the same amount, more or less? Did it feel just right, or was there stuff in there we should have just cut to begin with?
I'll be honest, I think it was okay because we took the break in the middle.
Yeah, I think a break halfway through was definitely worth it. And I think that definitely makes it. Yeah, you can take some breathers. You can talk about what you've just seen, because if we try and unpack all 40, 50 titles, that would be a little bit too difficult.
So, other than Tile Setter being the game of 2019, what other opinions do you have?
I mean, that's a solid set of games that are coming out over the past week and for the next week. Geez, what? There's so many good ones that we could talk about. I think there was something for everyone, especially for folks that are looking for a mobile casual game, like just checking out Pokemon Masters, just cycling through the very start of it. It is probably, I should say probably because I didn't get that far, an energy-based adventure through the Pokemon world involving all like characters from past, present, and probably near future as well. It plays pretty simply. So if you're looking for another Pokemon game on your phone that isn't Pokemon Go, which requires you to go this, there, everywhere, that might be something to play if you just want the nostalgia. You start as Pikachu, you start with Pikachu as well as Brock and Misty on your team, and you kind of go from there. So it's pretty cute. New adventure with old friends, or simple adventure with old friends. So simplified team battling with battle meters and whatnot.
Okay.
But aside from that, there's other things that we can talk about. Astral Chain looked phenomenal, especially. I had no idea it was Platinum Games. And Platinum Games, again, I get PTSD about Ninja Turtles, but everything else they've made is really great. So I'm excited for that. Blair Witch really tickles your horror. I'm going to pee myself, kind of feelings, which is always nice.
I will
but then you
never
also
play
have
that
not even for a sub goal, Jack.
game. 10,000. Hell, fuck, not. Let's put it a little bit more realistic.
Let's help Jack on this
3,000
one.
subs.
No,
So
300
another
subs.
3,000.
Okay, 350.
3,000. All right, perfect. So 3,000 starting now.
3,000. Yep. But
yeah, no.
Those
There's a lot of
horror,
great
I
games.
keep them high. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of great games. I mean, Crystar and Astral really tickle that anime kind of approach. Very happy with those coming out, and they're coming out like right now. So very enjoyable. I mean, there's MXGP if you're a cross bike. I don't even know the term for it. If you're looking for a racing type game on motorbikes, go for it. But then there's also the weird. You also had the Catch a Duck and the Kerfuffite.
Okay. I'm going to interrupt you here, Casper. Morag, Catch a Duck. It's a duck. What's your thoughts?
It was a duck.
It was a duck.
It was ducks getting murdered. I have a little bit of stake in ducks, and to see getting murdered and possibly skinned and being worn, it's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing, and it's we need more safety for the ducks. And just because you wear a skin of a duck doesn't mean you're a duck.
I don't know. That looks like a pretty
deranged
real duck.
You are.
That
Sorry.
looks like a really real duck.
So apparently.
But how about?
Yeah.
How about knights and bikes though?
I might play that. I guess I gotta play it offline because my chat's like, nope. But yeah, I
Knights and Bikes was cute. It was definitely really cute.
But how about, all right, let's talk with the real one that was impressive to me. Minoria from the creators of Momodora.
Short RPG adventure type of games always impress me. So I loved it.
So, any other ones that you want to bring up, Morag? Give you a little bit of time before we move on?
Honestly, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
Do we need to take a moment to step, refresh drinks, get to the bathroom? I bet we're not the only ones, and this is a bit of time. If anything, just 2 minutes. I'll stay here and chat because I don't need to. But if you need to step for a moment, yeah. So that's what we'll do for a moment. Morag, you need to step away just for a second, or you're good to chill.
I really don't. I'm just gonna chill here.
Nice. So, this would be good. Let's talk to chat. Would you say? Morag, you got any good questions for them before I just go off on my rant?
I want to know what's a meal that you'd want to see made in a video game that you just can't have naturally? This is an odd question because you know you think about a meal that you have just in front of you, right? You have a meal that's just right in front of you and it's good, you eat it, it's good. But when you play a video game and you see the meal being made there, you know, what would that meal be that you'd want to see made in front of you, like in a game? Because I know Final Fantasy 15 did a great job with some of the meals. Even the Zelda Breath of the Wild did a great job with some of the meals too as well.
I mean, let's go with the epic. I have never played it, but I know that Monster Hunter does a pretty good presentation of meal creation.
Oh man, I know, like when they get like the cat chef, the muscular chef to go and make it. It's just so good. Just like the whole presentation of it and just seeing you eat it too, just good stuff.
My answer is not pineapples. I don't know. It seems like a boring thing to fix. What would you? All right, you're answering asking the question. I'm still mulling over and tasting my thoughts. What would you say is your pick?
Honestly, just good mashed potatoes.
Oh, are we talking about food?
We're talking about, okay, Morag, rephrase the question again.
Okay, you know how there's always like your favorite meal that you end up enjoying, but just in general, there's different meals. There's, you know, you can sit down. There's a nostalgia factor to some meals, right? But what meal would you want to be seen made in a video game? From your own point of view, like that you'd really like, if there was one meal that you'd want to be seen made in a video game right in front of you, either your character makes it or another character makes it, and then you know you can consume it or whatnot, what meal would it be?
I mean, biscuits and gravy is definitely a good one. I agree with that.
I'd agree with Falcon too.
Okay, so like going to more foreign foods, I'm fascinated by watching anyone create anything that's from Japanese culture, and in particular takoyaki, because the process to make those is so crazy. I watched a video exactly one time, and it was just like the amount of care that goes into it, and the amount of care that goes into any kind of Eastern cuisine.
I just got my answer. Japanese noodles. That is so cool to watch.
Yeah, 100%.
It'd be actually kind of nifty to if like we do end up getting to a point where, like, say I think Rockstar mode probably be the closest to this, is like where you actually go into shops and you see full rendering of them creating food.
That well played. Well, we're all back. We've given the audience a chance to go to the bathroom if they need to. We have asked them the question, what have they said in our channels? In mine, Falcon Slayer said biscuits and gravy. Reboot says an alcoholic drink. Malort, for example. What did your chat say?
I got I got chicken parm, candy.
Ooh, nice.
I think that's pretty. Duck rice? No, that doesn't count. But honestly, seeing like a full chicken get cooked in a game, like from like the plucking and everything, from like everything, I think that'd be pretty cool to see that in a game.
Nice.
Yeah, I can agree with that. For mine, it was any food from Food Wars.
Agreed.
Agreed. And roast chicken, stuffing, and mashed potatoes. So pretty much a kind of traditional, but not traditional Thanksgiving dinner.
Gotcha. Okay, I gotta spin Orphan's comment here. Any meat would be interesting to see in the world of Pokemon.
Oh, but
Where
they're
do they get the
digital.
Pokemon?
But they're digital monsters.
No, that's Digimon. We're talking about Pokemon. These are real animals.
No, because they go digitalized into the. Am I wrong?
I don't think the Pokemon
Is my life alive?
Is it?
Chat.
Actually, that's
I
a
don't
great
know if he's-
question. Is the PC an actual digital version of a Pokemon?
I
Rip your mic.
I don't know if he's memeing or not. I don't.
I'm being sincere, legit.
They drink milk from milk tanks.
I honestly thought that both Pokemon and Digitalmon were digital in some form.
Nah, I thought they were real animals.
Because they were pocket monsters, and that's how they go in the balls. Is that not the case? I'm not memeing.
I don't know. I always wondered about it. I honestly thought it was. I always thought it was just condensed small, and they found a way to take organic and put it in digital, but it's not actually digital.
Oh God.
They're still organic.
Yeah, I think it's
They're
just
real.
teleportation. That's all. Yeah, they're real.
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
they're
your
real.
comment no way out.
Yeah.
That's why we're
Morag's messed up, man.
No, it wasn't
Oh
me.
my God.
I'll take credit for it because I think it's a fantastic interpretation of how do people eat in the world of Pokemon.
Like,
Remember
yeah, they
that,
just don't
remember-
have deer
wait,
for
wait,
venison.
They'll
Is this
at
coming?
least- They'll at least drink the milk from milk tanks. Easy peasy.
Is this coming from that one? I think it was on Kotaku a couple months ago,
No,
where
it's
they
someone in
were.
my chat.
Okay, because there was an article recently-ish, but they rehash it like every year about times where in the anime they picture Pokemon as food that you're eating, and it's just like a picture of a Magikarp that's fully deboned, and it's just like, oh my God, that's so wrong. But we
That's
never
beautiful.
caught it as kids because we were just like, oh, it's a fish. Yeah, of course they have to eat.
Where do the steaks come from? Oh, okay. We are moving on. Whoever said that, you are a horrible person, and you are probably cackling maniacally right now, and I respect that.
Stay awesome.
So it's that time again. It's your favorite time, Casper.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm always ready, Kiwi.
We're heading into a new category. This is replays, and these we should be able to shotgun the rest of the show. So here we go. This is here.
It's time for replay. I feel like I've seen this before, but for some reason, I'm still compelled to throw $60 at it.
That's one of my favorite ones.
That is very
true.
accurate, and the first one is so fucking true. I don't get it.
Did you actually look to see what they're adding to this?
They added Link evolution summons and added basically another chapter to it. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all they did.
So the
That's all
Steam
they fucking did.
The Steam page actually has a whole PSA saying, "Hey, did you know that the Switch emulator actually works fully for this game? So have fun."
Oh, well, that's lovely. Yeah, so basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist was released like 4 years ago on PS4 and then on PC ported in like 2015, 2016. I know this because I speedrun it, and I just had one of my world records taken. You can play through the stories of the anime characters and go through all four of the different series. The only one that they didn't have was Zexal, or it wasn't like fully developed. And then they also added Zexal and Link summoning. So whatever one that one was, I forget the name. Arc V, yeah, Arc 5. So they added, I guess 2 chapters to it. No, they just added 1 chapter because the 4th chapter was all DLC. But TLDR, this game released 5 years ago. They're feeding off of nostalgia. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! We haven't had a half-decent Yu-Gi-Oh! Game in forever, and here you go.
Yeah. Supposedly they added in an alternate play style as well too, an alternate set of rules if you want to play by it.
Yeah, potentially. I don't know. I didn't.
Thank you for telling us how you really feel, Casper.
Oh, I can go on for like 20 minutes if you want me to.
Oh, I was gonna say, okay, yeah, that's why we brought Casper on, was for that game, right?
That was awful. I hate it.
I thought this. Well, that's cool that this stayed on the list.
This? Oh, I thought we kept this.
Yeah. No, that's right. I was thinking of cutting it, and you put a good score in it, so I kept it. That's right.
I thought it was pretty nice. Like it's a mobile game from January, but they're moving it to Switch.
Okay.
And it's always nice to find like the nice RPG games, like turn-based, classic ones, to be like, hey, this exists. Go check it out.
Nice. So.
And it only had good reviews too on the mobile page. Only had great reviews from it.
Well, that's
it
pretty
looks great. Like if you told me this was a mobile, or if you didn't tell me this was a mobile game, I would have been like, I'd play that easily.
So, my exposure to this game is apparently Smokaloke loves this game, and he plays it again and again, off and on.
Port to the PC from a lot of Gen 2 systems.
I don't know, yeah, but it's called Landgrisser. Anyone in chat know about it?
There's an anime to this too?
Possibly. I know that my friend Elise actually plays this game on mobile, ?
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, that's all I really know about it. Old school, what system is it similar to?
The game that just came out?
Fire Emblem? Yeah, okay. Fire Emblem? Yeah, it's got a very similar Fire Emblem vibe.
Fire Emblem Advance Wars.
As I understand, it's got the only times I've gone in there, Smoke's been doing storyline, like actual reading of the story and such. So
there is a pretty in-depth story to it, from what I understand. So
wait, hype trailer? Is this not the original?
Okay, so as a note, World of Warcraft Classic has no trailer.
Yes, it does. It has the original FMV straight from the original. Just keep playing this. Keep playing.
I like how he just paused it because he's just like, all right, Morag. All right, I'm ready.
It's all good.
Like the original.
Oh my god, I could have got the original. You're right. It's okay.
No, just play the commercial with the Night Elf Mohawk and Mr. T.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, this
I'm
isn't
Mr. T, and I'm a Night Elf Mohawk.
That said, of all the trailers I've seen, this person put a lot of passion into this trailer.
Yeah. There's a good chunk. Anyone that's going to be playing, I'll probably be playing on Whitemane Alliance and PvP server, so come at me.
Hold on, I hear a lot of people going horde on that server, so you're going to have a good time.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good. I think it's a good 50-50 right now. Maybe a little bit on the heavy side.
You don't strike me as an Alliance player, though.
I've been Alliance since the beginning.
I was main tank of my raid on Alliance myself.
Oh,
so
the good guys, I see.
Yeah, I was one of the first people on my server to have a Thunder Fury. So that says something.
That is very fair. Yeah, I only actually played World of Warcraft vanilla. So this is my jam right here.
Yeah, I ended right before Cataclysm. So this is
I ended right before Cataclysm as well.
I ended in Cataclysm. But yeah, shout out to anyone that was on Tichondrius.
Nice.
Yes.
One of the best servers.
Tichondrius, the best. Sorry.
I was one of those filthy RP servers. Feathermoon.
There's the original trailer.
Oh, see, it's in here.
This person did a damn good job of showing wonderful experiences from Classic.
Yeah, no, it pretty much is it. That's good. That's not bad. Oh nice. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to the BC trailer or BC stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
Like Burning Crusade. When Burning Crusade comes out, it's gonna be good. Chip Pops, thank you so much for 7 months.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, okay. All right. Puzzle game?
Is it
Yes.
multiplayer? Can we, Casper, can you and I lead each other around by blind again?
Oh, that game was so much fun.
Oh, the one where you had 2 people in the castle?
Was it in a castle? No.
Oh.
Okay, there's another
More so
one
like
that
a little
involves 2
bit of
people in
time
the castle.
traveling.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
we had to keep taking a train or something?
Yeah, we had to take a train to different sections. And...
well, that's pretty cool. Like 2-player puzzle games are great. This one has some class with the way that it does things, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this is going to be multiplayer. I don't think so, though.
It looks like a single-player experience. That said,
this
it
is-
looks nice.
And this is a re-release. I guess this is a mobile game. Holy shit.
Oh.
And it's
okay.
going to PC, PS4, and Xbox One and
right.
Switch.
I like how I'm looking at the game and you say it's a mobile game and I'm naturally surprised.
Well, again,
that's nice.
All right.
This, since it's in the replay section, it might be a redo of a mobile game. So enhanced portion for the new stuff.
No, one way or the other, I like it. I think that's good. We don't have to take a long break on this one. We could just talk without switching scenes. That's all we got for replays tonight. And the next one's just super short. So we're just going to jump in.
Sure.
Spoiler alert, there's one evolution. Casper, it's your favorite part.
Yeah.
More than just games can evolve, you know. Why, Senpai, did you know if you train me enough and feed me candy, I might just evolve for you?
Wow. Wow.
My panties just dropped. Can someone tell Kiwi that?
I'm so glad she did this.
Oh my god.
Do we have anyone that has played Warhammer Vermintide 2?
I have. Badger's a major advocate for it.
So supposedly this patch is not doing so hot for the community. Because I guess it separated the entire community into separate little chunks.
Uh-huh.
And now it's hard to play together with your friends.
Really?
Huh. So it, like, purposely separated players?
Yeah.
Do you know how in Left 4 Dead 2, I don't know how the campaign and stuff worked, but in Left 4 Dead 2 Versus, you had 2 teams. One group of them could play the specials. So normally it's 4 people versus the hordes. In this case, 4 people on a separate team or something can play as the specials on the opposing deal. And Badger would know more than me. Separated because of the expansion, it wasn't just a patch. Most like, oh, it's because people can't join because of the expansion? I guess?
Yeah, locking content behind the paywall.
They aren't even calling it DLC, they're calling it an expansion. Gotcha.
I see.
By the way,
that sucks for developing at that point. You want to do new stuff, but you also want to keep the same game.
Thank you, Selma friend, for 46 friend. So there we go here.
On the ports.
Before we go to ports, any comments you have on the replays or the evolutions? I think we were pretty clean on that one.
You had to put Yu-Gi-Oh, didn't you? You had to, like, you specifically chose.
So
I saw it on there and I'm like, what's the
about
best
that-
alt we could have for that?
It was literally on the list before you got invited.
No. I knew it was coming out.
That makes more sense.
Do you know how much I avoid talk about Link Evolution coming out? Like, even when I was still speedrunning it and people were mentioning it in my chat, I'd be like, hey, Casper, are you excited for Link Evolution? My answer is just like, no.
No.
Why would I be excited about a game that's been out for 5 years?
Dude,
because there's new content.
New content. They call it goddamn DLC and don't re-release the damn game.
But it's not DLC. It's exclusive to the platform.
It's exclusive to the Switch that you can cheat onto the Steam version, and the developers are even bragging about it.
Whoa!
Wow.
Long story short, it's like, I'm glad it's on Switch because a portable experience of Yu-Gi-Oh is nostalgia feels, and I've always referred to the Switch as something that can be a nostalgia machine. It's built to be a great console. It's built to be a great portable, but it's also built to be a great virtual machine, essentially, and to play these smaller indie games as well as to play older re-releases. So to have Yu-Gi-Oh on there, great. Link Evolution was a waste of fucking time, and I don't care how much money they make from it. It was a cash grab, period, because they're too fucking lazy to release an actual new fucking game for Yu-Gi-Oh that they've been promoting for the past 3 years. They just re-released something and added some characters and got some voice acting done for it. And even then, they didn't even get any voice acting done for it. So,
How about that mobile game?
What?
How about that mobile Yu-Gi-Oh game?
What mobile? Oh, Duel Links? Duel Links is pay-to-win fucking garbage.
I want to change the subject because Casper looks like he's not happy, and I like Senpai to be happy.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy because at the end of the day, Link Evolution on the Switch, it's something that I'll probably pick up myself. But they canceled other Yu-Gi-Oh projects in order to re-release a game from 5 years ago and add 15-20% of content to it. That's all they did.
Hey, I just want to say, Yu-Gi-Oh! It looks like that was Morag's master plan. Well played. I was clueless. I was just like, anime, action RPG, roguelike, maybe some cards. I'm good. So I'll chalk one up to, you know what? Morag's a devious, wonderful friend, and I accidentally put the wrong castle trailer in here, so we're good.
We're good.
It's all good with me.
But
all right.
But now it's time for the next voice part.
Oh,
I'm ready.
Oh.
Yes, so.
Why would you focus on these ports instead of focusing on mine, Babaka?
Oh my god. What? Focus on my ports.
Casper just face palms. I just want to point out, I put a little anger emote on our character for that one. Because Baka.
Kiwi, call me. All right.
Beholder 2 coming to Switch. This was on PC December last year.
Yep. Beholder and Beholder 2 are ridiculously cooler than I expected when I played them. They ooze a little bit of interesting character. Have either of you played them?
No.
No, I have not.
Do you know anything about them?
No, do not.
So I don't know the story in Beholder 2. In Beholder 1, you're in a dystopian world that's very much reminiscent of Papers, Please, where you are literally spying for the state and having to manipulate the laws for your benefit, for good or evil, while given the priorities of, what do I do to save my family, no matter how good or bad it is? And I think this one, you're a government worker. So you're a slave to the state, and the state is, it's just really cool. If you like Papers, Please, this is the angle you should go for.
So it's like real life simulator if you were born in certain countries. Gotcha.
Kinda, yeah.
I like it.
One of the things that you always have is, are you going to resist the government? Are you going to go full in on the government? Are you going to go so far to do the government as a higher priority as your family and your personal values? You have hard decisions to make.
I like it. I like that a lot.
And 1 was incredible. 2, I have no clue. I'm just looking forward to it.
No, it looks like a really solid game. It's definitely not in my wheelhouse of interest, but it sounds like it could be a really solid game. So the fact that there's a 2, hopefully it's good.
Gotcha.
What's this? Oh, hey, this game. Little Do.
Or
It'll do. Or It'll do. It'll do.
It'll.
Yeah.
I've always said it was Little Do. Whoops.
Did that person fart out a ferret?
I want to say maybe.
Going to Switch.
Switch
it's been on
Adventure
PC since May of 2018.
Nice.
Sorry, let me adjust my glasses here. July of 2013.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
That's a hell of a port.
I mean, it looks like a solid adventure puzzle game. So
They've already made some puns of making fun of Zelda too, so a little parody comedy. I do like how you kill people by literally tickling their side with a stick.
If I remember correctly, I think I played a good chunk of this on stream during like a Sub Choice Saturday years ago. And it's fun.
I miss your Sub Choices.
I do too.
It was always the technology wasn't. It was hard to maintain, right? And also just some of the other patterns.
It was literally just trying to keep people happy.
Gotcha.
Fair. That's very fair.
That's okay. You know what?
In a bigger community, I think it could work extremely well. In a smaller one.
So what you're saying is 3,000 subs?
No, I've gone back and I've tried doing it again a couple times since then, and there's just.
I think if you, the format that I've seen that works that's similar to it is definitely Fortune Cookie, which is what John does. Because he's got 6,000 games, so his system randomizes 5 of them, and his guest commentators also get to choose a game from the list, and then his community votes on which one to see for half an hour to an hour.
Hey, last episode I talked about an incredible narrative experience by the name of Far Sales. Remember that, Morag?
Mm-hmm.
This is it.
Oh, hey, this is it.
I fell asleep during this game.
Oh, when'd you play it?
When it first came out on PC, like a while back.
This game is soothing. Were you bored or soothed? You were bored, weren't you?
It was a mixture of both.
I'll be honest, I streamed this, enjoyed the experience, and I felt tired by the end because the music lulled me.
I think
more
it was
than
just,
the action.
It was so relaxing that I wanted to know more, but I didn't feel like there was enough pushing me past the relaxing atmosphere they've created.
Yeah, I mean, it is movie-esque, so.
So it's almost too comfy for Morag's taste.
Far too comfy.
Yeah, I could see that. Because you look at the awards it's won and all of that, and just from the atmosphere from that trailer, it's like, okay, I can see it.
Yeah.
So
again, like if it's for the right people though, they probably really enjoy it.
So I'm just going to call this the Dystopian Choice Simulator series, this and the other one. You're a reporter. Whatever you choose to report, good or bad, changes public opinion.
Oh, so this is literally real life, and people don't realize it.
Oh, it's fake news simulator. Hey.
Yeah.
Meet colorful
like it.
Shout out to my movie night coming up next week, where I think Dictator is going to be the winner right now.
Oh my God, Dictator! Oof. Oof, love it.
So, yeah. So you'll have situations like, you know, good or bad articles you could write about politicians or literally just causing horrible tragedies or not.
This came out January 2017, coming out now for Switch.
So.
We trust you.
I'm triggered by those headlines. Some of those headlines are like, okay, I understand. Clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. Moving on. Next one. It's crazy. Even going down like Reddit nowadays, you're just like, okay, can't read that. Can't read that. Can't read that.
So I don't know much about this other than it's got a wonderful name. Milkmaid of the Milky Way.
I'm expecting lewd.
There was a cow there in the preview.
Yeah, I'm expecting lewd.
Oh my God, we get to pet some cows.
That's like utter dogs.
I'm ready for this to be a horror game.
Another point and click.
I want this to be a horror game so badly, but it's probably not going to be. It's probably an adventure point and click.
I think the only thing I remember is
this. The cow.
Oh, hug the cow. I think the reviews for this were ridiculously positive now that I remember.
That ship looks like a penis.
Maybe it is a floating penis.
From below, it looked like a floating penis.
No, that's fine. It just looks like it's got an attachment.
Yeah. Well, that's not normal?
Some people call it gifted.
It's gonna have a story. It's gonna have a big story in it.
That's got that oozes story.
Yeah, this oozes story-driven like crazy, and it's 2 years old now, 2.5 years. Puzzle adventure game in rhyme. Okay.
In rhyme? Ooh, that's cool.
Okay. All right, I like it.
What it has a 95% on Steam right now.
Shaving.
Gotcha.
What can you do in 8 minutes?
I can do a lot of things in 8 minutes, sir.
Yeah, and a lot of people.
Smart. So how many times in 8 minutes then?
About 8.
8.5 if they're really satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
But
rating.
remember, you're not the only one to rule.
So this looks like Speed Risk?
Yeah, it looks like Speed Risk.
Build your 8-minute empire.
Oh, there.
That sounds like a person who has a brag for all the wrong reasons. Hey, sweetie, let me tell you, I'll give you.
I don't last very long.
Hey, Casper, let me tell you, I'll give you the best 32.5 seconds of your life.
And I'll give you the best 3.5 inches of your life. Perfect.
60-second hero PSP game.
That's I see you wield a longsword. I'll hit you with my dagger.
Oh my god.
Once again threatens.
I wanted to love this game, and I don't know what it was that forced me or got me to stop playing it.
Oh, Bard's Tale.
Bard's Tale 4, yeah.
There's something I wanted to. Anyway, they're re-releasing it for console, and they're bringing out a director's cut also for PC as well too.
Gotcha.
So this game had originally come out in September last year, so not even a year.
It caught my interest, but I don't know why I ended up not playing it.
Practitioner or bard.
Yeah, 1 Minute Hero. Thank you, Rock Demon. It was a fantastic game.
1 Minute Hero was amazing.
And abilities for infinite
That's just iKasperr
character and
simulator.
playstyle customization.
Or Half Minute Hero, yeah. Half Minute Hero. Whatever it was
Even
called.
better. Ooh, puzzles.
Meet over
Yeah,
three.
it was fun. I want to say that like the beginning of the game was a lot of running around in the exact same area, and then I think when I got to the second or the third zone, it was just the same thing. And I was just like, oh, I get what you're trying to do, but damn, man, the combat was fun.
I'll have to say they did fantastic with the combat. Just to watch on Twitch, it was beautiful.
It was probably one of the better of like the turn-based experiences. It was very different in a good way.
Maybe I'll give it a try then.
Yeah, I don't know if they would have fixed it, but before there were some clunky FPS issues too as well. So again, I don't know if they would have fixed that. There's definitely not a large attention to detail to like small things, so you could just some stuff would be a little jarring and pull you out of like the atmosphere.
Did you ever play any of the originals?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so that's the one thing I would like to say for perspective. The originals had a very clunky feel to them, and this felt like an incredible evolution for the same experience.
Oh, fair enough then.
So I played 1 and 2.
Son of a... All right.
What?
I'm gonna smile the whole time.
That's fine. I got 35 seconds to bitch about it. Wreckfest is a racing game where you also get points to destroy other people, and tehMorag in this competition against other streamers decided to target me the entire fucking time, so
Paid
fuck
ad.
you.
It was a paid competition.
It was a paid competition too. He prevented me from getting more money. Like straight up, the last one, the last course, I could have won, and I could have won like 3 times the amount, and he just targeted me. And
Casper, alternate world. Pretend I'm your teammate. I'd turn around and say, "We both win in some form, and we split our winnings. Don't target each other." Would you be in?
No.
His bitterness. His pride has gotten the best of him.
You would be like, "Jack, you're screwed." Crash.
Wreckfest was a lot of fun.
It was. Yeah.
But fuck you, Morag.
Oh, I love it.
Was there like 24 of us, I think, during that? Or
Yeah, there's like 20 or some odd. Yeah.
So just a note before we go on, this is Air Memory of Old. Important to note, the publisher is Daedalic Entertainment.
Yes. Yes.
This came out in October 2017. It's going to Switch.
Beautiful music, I like.
Music's wonderful, and the atmosphere of it, just overall, I think, is what really gave this success a couple years back.
Mm-hmm.
So to bring them to a Switch port just makes a lot of sense to me. Not even like cash grabby. It's just like it was a really solid experience from what I played. I only played a couple hours, but it's definitely an experience, and I think bringing that experience to the Switch is the right call.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny how you would use the term cash grabby. With my experience with games that we ported to all of the consoles, it's one of those, if you're not creating new opportunities, you're just going to lose money. So
actually,
that's right.
I think I even put that in the chat this morning, in that kind of flow. Whereas, like, you know, there's testing, there's the full product, there's adding stuff, and then there's expanding your audience.
Yep.
Ooh.
So my son has this game on his iPod.
Nice.
He loves it.
Nice.
It's
so it was a mobile game too.
Yep.
And it
Yeah,
came
Runner
out,
going to Switch?
No, it came out to Switch already. Switch was in 2018.
Yep.
Oh, I got you. So now this is okay.
So finally coming to PC.
I mean, it looks like fun. Nice, simple runner platformer type of feel to it.
Yeah,
I like
it's fun whenever I got to watch my son play it. So
I see boobs in this one.
That's what we call plot.
Plot.
I just saying it like it is.
Now, I just want to say I have a soft spot for Katakawa Games because they always do the most incredible trailers for the non-incredible games half the time.
Well, this is actually one that, like, there's like, what, 5 different trailers on their Steam page, but the first 4 were all live action, trying to like promote the game in some way.
Yeah.
But this one, I think, was the only one that had actual type of gameplay in it.
Not only that, breasts. Not on him though.
Plot?
Hey.
Or that.
Or that. Or that. Or that.
Or hey!
Okay, that's fine.
There was 10 lines on that one.
Especially that.
Nice. That said, the animations of the game look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
That was a lot of plot.
That was their battle attire.
So I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I see a game that's like stylized like this, I think is the best way of wording it. It reminds me of my friend Steven from my Yu-Gi-Oh days, and he was obsessed with H games.
Oh,
H games?
H games is hentai games.
Yeah, just say hentai then.
they call it H games.
Call it what it is.
Fine, hentai games. But he would always brag about a game that looks very similar to this, and he showed me it. And he's like, dude, the gameplay's insane, and played very Advance Wars-esque.
Okay.
Except that you had like mid scenes in between where you were like banging women.
So
Itchy games.
maybe 1 out of 20 or 30 anime.
Yeah, pretty much.
About.
Pretty much. But yeah, getting back to the point. I mean, this is just what it reminded me of. So.
Wow.
All right.
Looks good.
So I know Morag, I think, wanted to cut this game. But
I think I want to cut it for the wrong reasons.
So
wait, did you cut? I didn't. Wait, is this the game?
What?
There was one. Oh shit! I think you might have cut it by mistake.
Oh, what's the game about?
There was another visual novel where they went and redid the entire thing in live action.
I don't remember cutting it, but it's not here. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was a fascinating game. I don't know why it got cut. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll check it out. We can check it out after.
Okay. So, have you ever heard of Idea Factory, iKasperr?
Yes.
So, did you know that they release a game practically every 2 weeks?
No.
I have been doing trailers for a long time, and I found out that about every 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, an Idea Factory game comes out.
Nice. So they're literally a factory of games. All right.
Wait, of all the Casper, this is literally Anime the company.
Yes.
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 Now, that said, this is the most unique Idea Factory game ever created for a trailer. It is the first one that doesn't have over-eccentric breasts.
Ah, well now I'm not interested.
I'm just like, what's the matter?
What happened?
So also with this, I guess this was originally on the Vita.
Sure.
And I guess there's also 2 games in the series. There's this one is Of the Ashen Hawk, and there's also Of Black Butterfly as well. Which
That
is
one
already-
has
I think I've
plot.
heard of that one.
That
I
one
think
has
it's already on
legit
Steam too
plot.
as well.
They'll poke your eye out.
I mean, I'm all for eye poking, so.
Yeah. I actually think they have like a little semblance of it near the end, but that's it.
But yeah, no.
I did want to
Oh,
put
man.
this at the end so that we could talk not only about this, because all it is anime, the trailer. So we are at the final good trailer, quote unquote, of the show before our final and special category.
Oh no.
I just want to say, Casper, I know
sir.
that Morag and you have had frustrating times at Wreckfest, but
Yes.
thank you from the bottom of our hearts for joining us tonight, man.
Yeah,
Of course.
I hope it's been a good relaxing time for you.
Yeah,
So-
no, it's been a lot of fun. I love looking at game trailers, and I never take enough time to really do it, especially since there's just so much out there. And I think it's just a really good time right now because there's a lot of moments throughout the year, usually during summer, oddly enough, like June, July-ish, at least I feel, where there's like a lull of games that I want to play. But right now, like even just looking through this list, I already knew about at least 8 or 9 games that are coming out over the next week that I do want to stream. So it's like, it's a good time for games right now. So I'm glad to be on episode 6 with you guys.
Well, really appreciate that.
As a side note here, for some odd reason, for the special trailer that we like,
Don't
little-
say
little
anything.
talent-
Don't
no,
say anything.
I'm not. No, it's just the recommended videos is a lot of Got Talent stuff. Like,
That's
it's just
true.
a whole bunch of these. It's just so. It's like, no, I don't want any of these. I got a friend's blooper reel too as well.
Me too.
Nice. All mine are still just worth it. So.
So the reason that is, I may as well just say this now before we go into the final category. I managed to get the YouTube category for Game Trailer Show up and running, and we've already transferred all of the playlists over, and we're working on, like, we've already done a lot of work on that.
Oh,
So
nice.
because we have no followings or no subscriptions, it's going off the basic ones that you get when you create a new account.
Right.
So that's one
So
of the other
people-
things K-Drac and I were doing today in the background.
So people like the America/Britain's Got Talent.
Apparently that's a good default suggestion because probably they're trending, I guess. Actually, no, that's Friends. Why would they trend right now? But there's a little speech I want to give you, your community, all of you. You have watched through all the good games. This is your reward for staying till the end. I'm sorry.
I'm ready. I didn't watch any of these on purpose.
By the way, there's an important note. In the notes in the spreadsheet, I am taking, in many cases, direct quotes from the Steam pages and such. And I just, they're amazing. The important thing is, on the first trailer after the intro, I will pause at the first few frames so you can read it. Because this is the shit that shouldn't exist. That is what I'm going to pitch.
Oh no.
Also,
Let's get it on.
Enjoy this.
Oh no.
Oh, our last monologue here.
You better buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to enter the 6th circle of hell.
Oh, beautiful.
I love Kiwi.
Hey, Puff.
I was really proud of that one.
It looks like I already.
Okay, I was
think I saw
proud of that
penis
one
already.
I'm
No, I think I've
pausing.
seen
Read
this
it.
game.
Just read this.
If you're an old player of 50 plus. What?
If you are an old player of 80 plus, please stay away from this game. Thank you. I see. Oh, I have seen this game. Oh my god, don't ask me why I've seen this game. This thing's awful.
How have you seen it? It just came out 3 days ago.
Really? Because I've seen this exact. What the fuck is this, man?
I'm just gonna let you guys react. Please react.
I don't know what I just watched.
I don't know, man.
This is
Oh,
called
they're clicking.
Achievement Simulator.
I just saw ASCII. That's all. I just saw some ASCII. It was just questionable what was going on. I wish I knew what all the kanji was saying though. Kanji, the symbols, right?
What do you do? Do you just make the trophy bigger? Oh, it's a. Okay. It really is Achievement Simulator, so it's a bunch of really stupid games.
That's perfect.
Just to get achievements in. Okay, I got you.
Hell yeah! This is what friggin' Yato does with his Steam profile sometimes, so he can get more cards.
The best achievement hunter.
The next one has a quote called, "Prepare your eggs for a deadly fight." This is Forbidden Punch.
This was, Jack didn't want to put this as a special game. And I'm like, why? And I think OG is the one that said, no, it's special.
Prepare your eggs for deadly battle. All right. Oh, nice. It's a crotch. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yep.
It does the whole Mortal Kombat slow-mo X-ray. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
you broke my nuts. Yeah, okay, I got you. Wow. This is oh no, not his eggs.
I love that the life is up top, like your rounds are eggs.
Oh my
you
god.
got left.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
I like how he has a gun and he's still punching.
Yeah, he has a gun, but he's punching and kicking. All right. That looks like me.
Chad Thunder Eggs.
Oh, parried and still got hit. Forbidden Punch.
I almost want to play this game.
Okay, so
put that for the next.
Kasperr, go on, Morag first. You first.
Kasperr? Somehow put that on the stage for Tiltify.
I refuse to.
So
I do not want to lose my job. Go on.
A trend, Kasperr, over the past 2 months has been an obscene amount of shovelware for Area 51.
Oh.
This month had 14 games I reviewed. This was the best one of them.
That's not saying. Wait. Best in what way?
No, like legitimately best game. I'm not
It
kidding.
could be it could be the best game out of those 14.
Yeah, no,
Pick one. This would be
I
it.
just figured it's Area 51. That's enough, you know?
Wait, did they spell defense wrong?
Did I spell it wrong? No. Yeah, they did.
It's CE instead of SE.
Yeah, but that said, even though it's kind of weird, I can actually see this as enjoyable gameplay.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
It's like
I've
a
played
tower
games,
defense.
Yeah, I played games with different models of this style and enjoyed them. You know.
Yeah, I've played games similar to this. Yeah.
Though they do come out of the wall.
Fences. Defense. Oh, are they trying to go defense?
You know what? This is probably their way of having SEO because everything else is 51 defense and crap.
Defense is with an S, not a C.
This the quote on this is completely sick catapult, crazy in multiplayer mode. Moreover.
Oh no.
Oh, look at the models.
Oh, they're dancing. Okay. All right.
British with a C, American with an S. Oh. Whoop.
I like the frame rate.
Yep.
Great.
Oh, welcome to this selection of trailers. Is the frame rate is never captured nicely.
Never.
Nice.
It's a requirement.
Except the Area 51 running one last one was. They had some good ones on that one. Why are they still dancing?
But I don't know. So you can see them?
What? Different tracks? And then you don't play a different track? What the?
I know. I just don't know why they're all dancing.
Oh! Shipping container.
Nice. That's oh, and a tank.
Do you know what's really sad? I could see multiple people on stream using this game for a good stream entertainment.
I was thinking using this as a giveaway simulator. You put names on people and then you just throw something and see who lives, and they get a giveaway.
Oh my god, what is this?
So last episode when Jade joined us, the Area 51 game we showcased then, she actually played the next day and 100%ed it.
That sounds like a Jade thing to do, though.
U-turn!
U-turn!
What
Okay.
the hell?
So, The Last of Trolls. Morag, can you look this game up on Steam and read its short description?
Short description of Last of Trolls is The Last of Trolls is Last of Trolls
with a lowercase L. Yep.
Line. Is a hardcore 2D platformer which tells us about the trolls' life story.
My favorite part is the end.
Oh.
Okay.
Why is it not green?
Okay. I gotcha.
Oh, I guess that's an ogre.
That said, this is the song that got stuck in my head the entire day, and I got pissed.
I don't blame you. This is depressing.
So, this,
okay then.
That's the end. Here is Nekor. It's about cats worshipping a cat god.
Yes, Jade has in Skin Team Jade.
Yeah.
Oh, this was in the normal pile too, and I said shouldn't this be?
I just went with it.
I'm pretty sure I said to put this into special.
You did, and I did it.
I see nothing wrong. It's just a bunch of cats.
That's it.
Oh, it's a platformer. Oh, that's fine. I feel like every cat-based game has that same font. I swear.
True.
I swear,
seen
every
quite
cat
a few,
game.
And you're right.
Yeah, they always use this font, and I'm just like, God.
I think it was just the weirdness of like some of like the models, just like this statue. It just
that
standing.
tail is so erect.
I don't.
Yeah, just turned on before he got turned into a statue. That's all.
And there's just heads on backwards.
Oh yeah, no, that's his dick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do when you have an erect tail.
I think that's why, honestly. Okay, what the hell is this?
What the fuck? Oh. What? Oh.
There's a Trump head in there.
What's up, dudes? It's me, Timmy, for the second edition of the cooking show.
Okay. Yeah, you
So
put on that hat.
I'm excited to pitch this to Zeke because he loves full motion video games.
Oh my god.
Very chef, much cooking, nice hat, cool yellow shirt, must buy now, cool game, very gamer.
Oh my god.
Like farewell, what?
He's high, right? Like this is.
Not yet?
No, he's making a video game right now. He knows what he's doing. Full intentions.
If you think I'm going to do this sober, you're wrong.
Oh,
okay.
He is
now
drinking.
he's drinking.
Hello, I'm Timmy, and welcome to the best fucking cooking show in the world.
Okay. All right, that's still soda. Oh, okay.
Kinder
What?
Surprise! That's illegal in the States.
What? What? What?
Casper.
What? What?
This isn't quick enough. No.
Yeah, that's how I cook too.
Is that?
Oh yeah! All right,
can't put
that's
that on
me.
stream.
Nice.
My name is Sucky. Hello, my name is Sucky too. I'm the real Sucky. I'm the Sucky. I'm the real Sucky. What the?
Oh. Well, that ended.
Yeah, it did. So I need to read something. I have to go find the Steam page for this. Give me a second. Steam protein for muscle. Because this description is amazing.
Eggs are legal in the States. Toys.
Whoops, sorry about that.
I don't know what I just watched. I thought sorry, Jack, go. I'm still in delay on real reaction on the other one.
Okay, so longing for muscles is one of the fundamental aspirations of humanity. Protein, which exists for muscles, is the only item we can trust. Steal protein without being found in macho men. It's easy.
I don't know.
Is this a horror game?
It's only 50 seconds long.
It's called Protein for Muscles. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, I had some protein. He didn't pick up his mixing cup thing. Oh, found more. He's found some proteins.
Is this Slenderman, but it's protein? Is that what this is? Because that's what it looks like, man. It is! Look at this! This is Slenderman with protein! What the fuck?
His nips are glowing red.
I know! So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Okay.
This trailer just speaks for itself. Scooter delivery VR.
Oh no.
Now, my question to you is, have you ever actually wanted to VR and learn what it was like to be a scooter delivery person?
Nope.
1,000,000% yes. I've always wanted to deliver things on a scooter.
Okay.
But in VR?
Well, no. This will simulate what it feels like to be a delivery boy on a scooter.
Okay, I'll get in touch via Bluetooth in your ear. Okay, see you later.
What? Thank you guys for putting that little... Wow, okay. The trailer continues.
What?
I love the walking.
What? Why did he pick that?
He's doing errands.
Official long weekend of the summer. Before you choose your favorite way to spend it, choose your...
Now he's delivering things to the shelves.
What? What? What?
Trying to signal the bird?
Yay!
And now you're playing that mailboy game. Gotcha.
Yep. The door changes colors.
No, don't you dare. Okay, good. No animal abuse.
It's okay. Just chilling. No problem with that chicken. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, Morag, you'll get this more than Casper will. Last episode, we had a special trailer called Zoological Era 2.
Yeah, that was an amazing trailer.
So the big pitch of that person was he was an artist and he was really proud to put his art in a game, and it was actually an endearing story, right? Right. So Warhead Destined has the quote. Actually, it's in the document. Casper, would you read the quote there?
Oh my god. It features custom-made 2D art never before seen in another game.
That is
right?
their pitch.
That's their pitch.
Oh my god.
This is Warhead Destined. And we will
Oh my
skip.
god, it feels like
Because
the
it's
same
3
amount of
minutes
quality.
of this.
What is? Oh my god.
But that said, we can just let it go in the background because this is the second to last trailer, and I saved the best for last.
Oh no.
For sake of speed, Morag, how have you felt about this episode?
It's long.
It's long.
It's been very long.
Yeah, I cut as much as I could, friend. But that's
so long.
It is. Oh my god, yes it is. I just looked at the time. Casper, how do you feel? How was it? Was it as good for you as it was for me?
I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoy just looking at awful things nonstop. I mean, it's what I do on the daily anyways, when I look in the mirror. So it's been enjoyable. These weird ones to end off the night, I definitely like this. It puts a nice nightcap on everything, you know? Like a nice little stamp. Just been like, hey, you made it. Congratulations.
Normally we ask for feedback and such at the end of the show for each community. If you guys have any thoughts on the show tonight, please share them now. Morag, other than it being long, any other feedback?
We had a much larger variety of trailers this time. We hit a lot of different kind of subgenres.
Yeah, I feel like we just from my first experience, there was something for literally everyone.
Yeah, I'd say.
So, including memes, apparently.
Yeah, that was last month.
What is this Nightmare Chickens?
I don't know.
They're nightmare chickens, man. You gotta escape the nightmare.
I honestly just put this in here because it was a special trailer, and I figured 3 minutes of chatting is totally fine before we cap off the show. I don't understand the
gameplay. It just looks like Sephiroth running around with a really big nose.
Oh, I love that when he does the sideways shuffle. That makes me giggle.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a dance.
Is it like a maze? I don't know, man.
Teal says a really good feedback, which is, I guess you liked how we tied the trailers into Twitch and whether it's going to be worth streaming or not. That's a good point. We're actually looking at a way to get viewer feedback on that, actually, Morag. We've been talking about that specifically.
I think one of the questions was, would you watch it or play it?
Yeah, would you play it? Would you watch it? And what do you think of the trailer itself? Were the three I was thinking. Yeah, like, I don't know when you teleported to Halloween suddenly here.
I feel like I'm high suddenly. I don't get it, man.
I don't either.
It just stops. And then
kind of getting nauseous from it, actually.
Yeah,
I think he just did a screen recording. That's all he did.
Toilet shooting star. What?
I just want to say this is possibly the most amazing 30 seconds of my life. I had to go so far as to finding a way to download a Facebook video to get this trailer.
Oh my god. Oh my dear lord.
That was how dedicated I was to find a game with a totally non-American name to get this to you. And you are welcome. Morag, this will go to the Craptacular at the end of the year.
Uh-huh.
Have fun.
Oh my god. Are they on toilets? Oh my god, they are.
We're gonna see this game show up in a Donkey movie or video. I already know it.
Oh yeah.
This will show up in a Donkey video.
You're throwing toilet paper with a bill. Oh my god, it's Mario Kart. Except old Japanese men.
Okay, it was worth it. That was a good 30 seconds.
You are welcome. And
where's that trailer? Can you unsort the list to find the trailer for the
we can
live
do that.
action one?
Yeah, give me a second. Now we're going to have Casper realize how many freaking games are on this list.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like 900 lines we're now up to in just a few months.
Oh my god, that's so many.
I got it.
And look at all the data we've filled out, Casper.
Oh my god.
Let's see here. What did it get the canceled?
Now you
Confirmed?
just saw how much work this show is.
Oh, yeah. I think it just got mislabeled.
That said, you now also see like the estimated release of damn near like 300 games in the future.
Yeah, I mean, hey, someone's got to do it, and this is.
So
I mean, I know that Morag does this in his spare time, anyways. So.
Yeah.
I know this is this is Jack and s0e6. I just go through and just double, triple check, making sure stuff is right or wrong, or the little tidbits for it.
So can you? No, actually, Morag, send me a link on that.
I'll just throw it in the chats.
Yeah.
This was the one I was talking about earlier, where they ended up taking a visual novel and they redid the entire thing in live action.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where did you send it or drop it?
I put it in everyone's chats.
Oh, that works. Okay. I was just going to put it into the sync, but no, that's fine. We'll just bring it up this way. That's simple.
Yeah, coming out. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. It got delayed to September 3rd.
Yeah, that's why I kicked it. That's why I kicked it out.
That's why. It's like, yeah, this is one of the ones that got delayed to next month.
Well,
But still-
never mind. You guys can watch it next time. It's fine.
Yeah, but the gist is,
I thought it was still pretty cool, though. It was such a cool concept.
Very beautiful. So yeah,